paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum. They're on giant death factories, keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weirdo woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot-bellied goblins are hobbling round, coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap, we don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of pointed people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
I'm sweating like a country pig. I'm gunning beers and taking swigs of ice cold Jack. We're at the track, it's racing day, we're getting smacked. I never really understood this NASCAR shit. I thought, how could I be impressed when cars go left? But then I went and baby, it's the best. The ladies here are fine as spring. They'll hop to a ride on that thing. There's beer and whiskey everywhere. There's smoke and rubber in the air. I'm gunning beers, I'm shooting Jack. We're here all day, 500 laps. And when they start them engines up, man, my heart, it starts to pump. Cause Lord, them cars go round and round on hot black asphalt racetrack ground. We're all obsessed, they're turning left. The beer and rubber, perfect mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies flash their country tits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit. It's not loud, we're in the crowd. We're watching cars go round and round. We're in the South, the USA. We fly that flag each goddamn day. And when it's time to watch a race, we crack a beer right on our face. We watch them cars go fast and left. This NASCAR shit's the fucking best. Cause Lord, them cars go round and round on hot black asphalt racetrack ground. We're all obsessed, they're turning left. I'm drunk as shit, I love this mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies flash their country tits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit. Oh, Lord, them cars go round and round on hot black asphalt racetrack ground. We're all obsessed, they're turning left. A dirty summer country mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies flash their country tits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit.
Persons under 18 will not be admitted.
In a world where a checkered flag is just the start, meet Ryan Wheeler, the would-be champ who seems to have run his last lap. But when a mysterious figure offers Ryan a dark bargain, promising the throne of speed, he strikes a deal with the devil that will make him ride and die. From ball-busting YouTube sensation and Arca Menard's NASCAR breakout racer Cody Dennison comes his first kick-ass comic creation. This won't be your average ride. It's a tale drenched in bone-chilling horror, soaked in violence, and wrapped around the curves of both the track and the sexiest women that'll make you forget the road ahead. Experience the race of a lifetime, or the damnation of your very soul. Will Ryan outrun his demons, or will he burn in the fiery pits of hell? Don't miss out. Get Cody across the finish line. Back Ride and Die on Indiegogo.
I have read a lot of books, and I think I'm a smart man here. However, there is one book I'm really excited about. It's one coming out soon, and it will blow you all away. The book is called Ride and Die. It's about some race car driver and some big titty demons. My good friend Cody Ake, Camelot 331, wrote it, and it is amazing. You should all go back, get on Indiegogo, just like I have. Get on it. Doggone.
Hey, you. You're finally woke.
Are you guys aware that we almost see no titties in movies anymore? And we only see titties. Hey, anybody know this? Yes, I love titties! Big old titties!
What's up, boys? How you guys doing? How y'all doing on this beautiful Monday where we're setting records and we're having a good time? Oh my gosh, man. I'm excited to hang out with my boys today on Monday. I'm worn out, but we're doing it anyway. And we're going to do it and have a good time. Sad Lad, what's up? No, I read that earlier, Sad Lad, when I was getting ready. Hope you're doing well, man. I'm glad you're here, Sad Lad Chat. We're talking about a lot of stuff. Okay, we're talking about a lot of stuff today. Neil Gaiman. I'm actually very surprised no one cares about the Neil Gaiman thing because he's a perfect candidate to talk about this stuff because Neil Gaiman came out publicly and said you need to believe all women all the time. And then suddenly, guess what? It turns out that he's the most degenerative, abusive piece of shit that's ever existed. Wow. It's so shocking how the same people that stand on a pedestal every single day and speak from their soapbox about how you need to do all these things, you need to be morally just and morally right, coincidentally are always the people doing the shit. It's so crazy. It's almost as if next time you see somebody doing a thing where they're like, you should do this thing, they're doing the opposite every single time. So at any rate, get on it, doggone it. We're going to have some fun. 35 likes away. It's going to be fun, man. And I'm excited. I'm excited, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. Anyways, Pickle says, I thought we were extremely kind and helpful. Okay, so adaptive rider. Yeah, like no one was being defensive. So there's this thing that happens through text, and a lot of people, it happens to a lot of people. It doesn't happen to everybody, but it happens to a lot of people. You see everything in text in a negative connotation because you're readily charged to like debate online. Like, for example, a lot of I would say younger people, I wouldn't say young people, but younger people get deeply offended by a thumbs up emoji. And they get pissed off when they see a thumbs up emoji. And it doesn't mean anything. It's just like, I got you. You're good to go, right? But a lot of people get angry at it because they think somebody's they're angry. And no one's defensive at all. It's just, it was, the question that was asked in chat doesn't make sense. It's like, why does TimCast sponsor a car? I'm like, I don't know. He said he wanted to do it. You know, why does Walmart, Target, or McDonald's, why do they sponsor? I don't know what they do. You know, I don't know why they do that, but they do. So that's just, that's the thing, right? So, no, but if you get angry at like normal text, like just text in chats or on Twitter or in like actual DMs or personal like text, if you get angry at those when there's actually no angry connotation to it, it means that like, I don't remember what the research was called behind it. I read something about it recently. I don't know if it's an age thing or younger people get really angry at text because they think everybody's mad at them or something. No one's mad at you. So it's all good, baby. All right. Anyways, let me, I got to email this out real quick, and then we're good to go. Can I do that? I don't know if I can do that. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. All right. I'm just going to download it. All right, boys. Here we go. What's up, Charles Sammons? How you doing, baby? How you doing, baby? He explained that gooder than fuck. Yeah. No, like you'll see people like arguing on Twitter all day, and like they're like violently arguing, and then one of them's like, "Whoa, why are you so mad?" I'm like, "What the fuck? You guys are both real mad looking." You know, so I get it. I totally get it. All right. So here we go. Drive. Here we go. All right. Beep, 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 beep. New file. All right, boys. So we're going to talk about Neil Gaiman. Make sure you guys like the stream. We're 23 away. 23 likes from 100. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're 407 naked snakes. That's on the dock today. Don't forget. Yes, I know January is hard. I was actually talking. I was talking to a lot of other creators that I know. And they were talking about how January is like suicide for their channels and they don't know what's going on. And I'm like, oh, I feel it, boys. I feel it. It's no big deal. It's something that all YouTubers go through, so don't get angry at it. I know somebody commented on my most recent video that my channel's dead, which, I mean, after racing a NASCAR, I kind of didn't really care as much to try to grow and do crazy shit. I just wanted to race. That's all I want to do in life, you know? So, but no, it's just the nature of the beast for YouTube. For example, in September, I had my biggest month of almost my entire YouTube career was in September. No one knows this, by the way, but in September, I had like almost 2 million views that month, which is a lot for me. And no one commented, man, your channel's not dead, right? It's only when you get like less views that people are like, oh, your channel's dead. And then like the next month, no one notices, right? So as long as you don't let it affect you as a creator, you'll be fine. You got to learn to not let that stuff affect you because you'll be depressed all the time. It used to get to me, but it doesn't anymore. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Doing some NASCAR stuff. So remember how I said there was an announcement Monday or Tuesday? It'll likely be it's either tomorrow or Wednesday. But it's good to go now. Everything's set in stone, thank God. What? Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to. There it is. Wait. What? Sorry. Oh. Email. All right, cool. Sorry, guys. I'm getting strung up. All right. Adaptive Rider. Let me try to answer it. Why did Tim Pool sponsor a race car? I think because he literally just wanted to because he thought it was fun. I honestly don't think it goes deeper than that. So, because he just told me, he's like, dude, this would be cool. I don't think it's much deeper than that. A lot of people in the garage love it, though. They love the sponsor. They're like, hell yeah, dude. Your sponsors kick ass. And I'm like, well, thank you. Well, thank you. All right. All right. Now, let's go. Almost down, bro. Let's hit the super chat real quick. Because keep in mind, we have 407 naked snakes on the dock today. The algorithm has tried to end the naked snake, but it has not ended it yet. Billy Hatcher says TikTok is going to be banned here pretty soon. I'm going to be happy it's going to be gone. It's ruined the attention span of a lot of people. Also, did you decide to not do a game stream today? Yeah. I just didn't have it in me, but I will do that. I will do one tomorrow for sure. My video game streams are now getting more views than my normal streams. So I guess whatever, right? Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you. For the pink boy, my boy, the pink boy. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you, dude. You the man. Charles Evans says, just take my money. Seriously. Thank you, Charles. I appreciate you. Hell yeah, dude. Ginger side. Dude. Oh my God. It's Adaptive Rider is probably a tax write-off. The amount of money it costs, in comparison to what his revenue is, it's probably a tax write-off. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah, that'll be a GameStop recent. Damina, dude, the GameStop video did pretty good today. I was surprised. Old GameStop bringing back the views once again. Thank God for that, right? Thank God for the GameStop. Okay. So let's talk about some Neil Gaiman today. Let's get on it, doggone. I'm going to try to fumble through this stream, although the algorithm's destroying me. Yes, Renee, yes. That's how this should work. No, man, it's hard, dude. I drove, Renee, 4 hours? No, 4 hours. I drove 40 hours last week. We've done. Leave me. I'm going to change the title to something insane just to see if people will join. Let's test the algorithm real quick. This is slowly becoming a dumb what is it? An explosive stream. Ah, there's a good one. I'm done, fam. Perfect. Oh God, this is gonna be great. All right. Anyways. All right. Anyways, no, I drove 14 hours to North Carolina Monday. And then Wednesday I drove shitpost stream. Yeah, dude. Last stream of my career. I drove to Daytona Wednesday. Man, it was 22 hours Daytona, 14 hours. Yeah, so it was about 40 hours of driving in the last 4 days. I about died. And I was finally home and I laid down and slept for 2 days. So, welcome back to the stream. I appreciate you guys. We're going to talk about Neil Gaiman. Neil Gaiman has has been exposed for abusing dozens upon dozens upon dozens of women, young women. Shocking, right? Considering he was the guy that was saying we need to believe all women. So just a little bit of a tidbit. If you see a guy out there in public, or you know a guy that's in your friend group, and this guy keeps talking about how important women's issues is and how he's always siding with women and all these things, he's the most dangerous person in the room to women. He's the most dangerous person in the room to women. 100%. That archetype is the worst person you can be around as a woman, because they think that their allegiance to you is owed. It's owed, right? You owe them for aligning with you. That's the whole point. So Neil Gaiman, of course, another one of these people that have been exposed for doing the exact same thing he preached against very recently. So, all right, let me pull this up. And we're going to start. I'm not familiar with him. You know who Neil Gaiman is. Everyone in this chat knows who Neil Gaiman is. You just don't realize you know who Neil Gaiman is. It's the same thing with like when you hear a Genesis song. You don't realize it's a Genesis song, but it's a Genesis song. Same thing with Kansas, the band Kansas. You know a ton of Kansas songs or Foreigner songs. You don't know that they're Kansas and Foreigner songs, right? So Neil Gaiman he wrote Coraline. Neil Gaiman wrote American Gods. Neil Gaiman wrote Sandman. Neil Gaiman wrote tons and tons and tons of these different like famous novels that ended up being part of some movies and whatnot. That guy, by the way. Tub Cuddle. Here, I'll just read that. We're just going to read some stuff so you can see what I'm talking about here. Hold on. I didn't know he wrote so many songs. I like. All right, Billy. So it says the media finally exposed Neil Gaiman's sick, perverted behavior. The publishing industry covered for Sandman director and used his fame to abuse young girls while covering for himself by espousing feminists publicly. Shocking, right? It's like letting, as long as you just say things, you can just do whatever. So it says Neil Gaiman became famous for his work on the Sandman in comics. He gave signs of his proclivities. Then, with a fictional author character abusing the muse who begged to let her go, people held him for his dark and edgy content. His other books featured strange degeneracy as well. And to be fair, to be completely fair, Stephen King has a ton of like weird degeneracy in his books as well. I don't know if you've ever read some Stephen King, but I probably went through 4 or 5 Stephen King books last year at the end of the year when I was traveling a lot. And every single book had a portion where the main character or one of the characters couldn't move and everybody was like massaging his penis. Like every one of the books had that situation. And I'm like, so is that like what Stephen King's into? Like being strapped down and people play with his penis? Like that's obviously what he's into. So that happened in one of his short stories I read. And also, I don't know if you guys ever read The Long Walk. So there's this book called The Long Walk, and it was really fun. I didn't really care for the ending because it was kind of abrupt, but I enjoyed the book itself. And there was tons of instances where the little boys, it was all little boys, right? So they're like 11, 12, 13, I think. I'm pretty sure they're around that age. And they're walking, and they walk forever. That's kind of the whole book. So for some odd reason, every 10 minutes, you get to a part where the little boy who's been walking for 3 days and is bleeding on his feet and can't breathe and hungry and all this shit, right? They just think about like titties and like having sex. Like that's all that happened every 10 minutes. I'd be going through it. 10 minutes later, I always thinking about her giant titties and her beautiful red lips and like her perfect ass and thinking about her naked. And I'm like, why is this 11-year-old thinking about banging while he's barely alive? And that was happening so much in that book. Granted, that was something I noticed going through Stephen King stuff. So yeah, you're going to find stuff like this with any author you have. His other books featured strange degeneracy as well. American Gods has a scene where a man gets his penis bit off when a car gets crashed, as well as a giant spider who swallows someone in her vagina. Also, the spider wears tiger balls. Tiger balls. Don't forget tiger balls. The first allegation came from the babysitter, Scarlett Pavlovich, who alleges that Gaiman made her get in a bathtub where he showed up naked and abused her. He later allegedly made her lick her own feces and beat her with a belt. Based. No. No, that's pretty fucked. Now, granted, a statement has come out and she's like, he forced me to lick my poo. And I'm like, but how did he force you? Did he say do it and then you did it? Because that's not really being forced. That's just you doing it. Right? So there's a little bit of nuance here, right? There's always this thing where it's like, well, he made me do a thing. And I'm like, but he's Neil Gaiman. For one, look at him. Okay? And two, look at him. He's not making no one do anything. So people are like, oh, wait a second. What do you mean? What do you mean he made you do a thing? You licked your own feces and then you said that he made you call him master? You could have just not. Now, were you at fear of your life? Did he have a gun or something? No. Here's your issue, right? He also abused several young fans. One woman said he brought her back to his tour bus and asked to put his fingers inside her. Oof. When she told him no, he allegedly went all the way and just raped her, according to Vulture. So, no idea if we know if something like that's true. But how many allegations are going to pile up and what kind of evidence are we going to roll into here? Charles says the book It had a minors in a group adult scene. Yeah, well, that's the most well-known one, the orgy, right? The most well-known one is the orgy, right? The orgy. Slosher says, I read one Stephen King book, The Stand. A 14-year-old alcoholic gun nut forced a crazy pyromaniac dude to give him a handy in explicit detail. Every Stephen King book, every single Stephen King book, somebody masturbates somebody, and it's usually involving children, and I'll never understand why Stephen King does this. But at least it's in a book. And hopefully not in real life. But Stephen King's like 90 now, so who gives a fuck, right? Like, he can just be like, I lived my life. I got away with it. You know, Dominic, what's up, dude? Slosher, by the way, Breaking Night. We're almost a fifth of the way to Naked Snake, boys. Reagan says, I tried getting into American Gods and just couldn't get through the book. I got halfway through American Gods and it just started to drag, dude. It started to drag. And I'm like, I can't finish this. I cannot finish this. Because it was great. Like the first, third of the book is fantastic. And then it just drags. Just drags. Neil Gaiman did a book called The Graveyard. I think it was called The Graveyard that I read recently, well, probably about a year ago. And it was pretty good. It was pretty short too. It only took a couple hours. Thank you, Reckon. I appreciate you, dude. Reckon out with an orange boy. Love you, baby. The worst might be having a woman live on his property, the former wife of his gardener, who he allegedly forced to do sexual situations in exchange for living there. He paid her off several hundreds of thousands of dollars to remain silent. Now, look, though. Okay, look. A lot of this is alleged. All of this is alleged, actually, obviously. Here's the issue, though. Here's the issue. If you tell, like, your maid or a lady, hey, you can live here as long as you, like, I get a taste of that ass every once in a while, and you agree to it, is this illegal anymore? Right? And also, like Zach said, did she take the money? So these are questions that need to be asked. It's very easy to be like, he did this terrible thing, and then this terrible thing, and then this terrible thing. But why does she agree to live there for getting some ass slappings? Right? Why did you agree to stay with Neil Gaiman if he's going to slap your cheeks? And then be mad that he slapped your cheeks? Right? You know what I'm saying? Engineer, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not defending Neil Gaiman in any way, shape, or form, but like if you're like, oh, he traded sexual favors for free rent, sounds like she was getting free rent. That's all I'm saying, you know. At any rate, his ex-wife Amanda Palmer alleged there were 14 different women with similar stories, a pattern of abuse that stems decades. She also posted a strange picture of the book Lolita on a trash can in 2024 to her Patreon. Fans speculated that might mean there's worse things going on. So that would be implying that there's children involved, basically, if that makes sense. So that would be implying there's children involved in some way, shape, or form. If you guys know the whole history of that. The mainstream media covered this for nearly a year. They covered the Neil Gaiman and insiders at DC Comics told me the company required silence from creators on the topic. No one would report on it because he's too big to fail. Now, that's believable for sure. Since then, Neil Gaiman has also allegedly hired a PR firm to flood social media with bot posts about his work to hide the story. The author has been silent himself on social media, canceling his one public appearance in the process, which I think that's probably a good strategy. Bot farms are getting more and more normalized every single day. So, damn, Zach. Dude was in jail and his wife died with another dude's wang in her mouth and he still loved her. American Gods was for weirdos. Shit. What's that guy's name in American Gods? I forget his name now. Oh my gosh. I forget the main guy's name in American Gods. I always forget it. Now, if we start right here, it doesn't seem like hyper damning. It all kind of seems like Neil Gaiman did this thing, and then that's what it's all very alleged. So let's see if we can get it a little bit further. Flash said, "Get ready for the we always knew stories from comic book pros about Neil Gaiman, a powerful male feminist who is finally getting exposed after years of sweeping." A very important statement from Neil Gaiman right here says, on a day like today, it's worth saying, I believe survivors. Men must not close our eyes and minds to what happens to women in this world. We must fight alongside them for them to be believed at the ballot box with art and by listening and change this world for the better. Oops. Oops. Shadow, thank you. Oops. Whoopsie daisy, everybody. Whoopsie daisy. Make sure you like the stream, Whoopsie daisy. It's uncanny how hard Neil Gaiman virtue signaled for feminists while degrading and abusing young girls. I'm telling you, man. I am telling you. The first person you should be suspicious of is the person that overtly, unprovokingly defends women and talks about women's like issues and how we need to be very, very forward thinking and need to really consider women and everything. And I'm talking about men talking in this way, not other women, obviously. When you have a man, if you're just sitting there having a beer or you're hanging out with your bros or you're doing something, you're at the gym, lifting some heavy weight like a man, and one of your random dude friends comes up and he's like, you know, people don't say this enough, but I think we should like really like change the world for the better and make sure like STEM fields just get filled with women because women are smart and women can take over and they can handle anything that's thrown at them. We need to really think about that. Unprovokingly, that dude's definitely abusing women behind the scenes. Definitely abusing women. You compensating. What you compensating for, bruh? What you compensating for? What you compensating for? You compensating for something. And we know what it is. Damn. Call me master. Oof. Where is it at? Look at this one right here. Oh, this one's rough, dude. This one's rough, boys. It says she continued to scream until Neil Gaiman was finished. When it was over, he called her slave and ordered her to clean it up. She protested that it wasn't hygienic. He said, "Are you defying your master?" She recalls. "I had to lick my own shit." To be fair, why did she agree to do any of this? Because keep in mind, there was no. Was there a gun involved? Right? Look, Neil Gaiman's obviously the creepiest dude alive. Neil Gaiman is obviously has a weird like power complex thing where he likes to like just be a complete degenerate and humiliate people, right? Something like that. I get it. But did he have a gun? Like, what was he forcing you to do this at gunpoint? Because if that's not the case, then what did he do wrong? And also, why did you eat your own shit, you weirdo? Right? So what happens when you hook up with a girl one day and she tells you like she likes to be choked a little and you choke her a little. And then 10 years down the line, she says, yeah, that person, yeah, they choked me and I wasn't into choking and then they choked me. Like, what happens now? Yeah? Does that make sense? Like, what happens now? So, that's why if you ever hook up with a girl off Tinder and she tells you to slap her, don't do it. Just don't do it, man. Do not slap her. If you ever just meet a girl and she's not your wife, do not do anything like that. Don't slap her. Don't choke her out. None of that. Absolutely stray away from that shit times 10. Do not fall victim to that because one day when she gets pissed at you, suddenly, oh, he choked me and punched me one time. Now you're going to jail. Enjoy. And you're going to have to fight in courts for years to get your name cleared. No, thank you. Make sure you like the stream, by the way, boys. Like the stream, boys. Stop being bitches. Oh, my God. Here it is. Dude, I'm telling you, this shit is so accurate. Look at it. In nature, predators often camouflage themselves from prey like the copperhead or the trapdoor spider and others. Every single time. You know how many times, dude, I've been on Discord talking to like people I've never met. My favorite thing I used to do is I would drink alone. Now, granted, I'd have friends come over. I'd have friends or girls, and then they would leave by like midnight, right? So I'd come upstairs and I would drink and I would play like Resident Evil on computer and I would join a random Discord call with people in it. And I'd talk to people. And I met a lot of really cool people that way. And now I have a few friends from this, kind of time period where I was doing this a little bit. So now I have friends like that are just random. I don't even know who they are really. They just message me and we talk sometimes. So that being said, they'll have stories about they'll have a guy friend that is so sweet and is like so forward thinking and is like really thoughtful for women issues. And then I'll tell them, I'm like, I'm just telling you, man. I'll text these people and be like, I'm telling you that be careful because that sounds like manipulative behavior. I'm gonna be honest, right? Because you know me, I'm straightforward. I'm an asshole. Well, that's what people consider assholes. I'm not really an asshole, but people consider it an asshole if you're straightforward. You know how it is, Gen Z people. If you're just straightforward with Gen Z people, they just assume you're an asshole. You know what I'm saying? You want to go to the gym later? Not really, man. I think I'm going to stay home. They're like, wow, why are you an asshole today? That's how they are. So at any rate, I would tell them that person's probably manipulative. It sounds a little manipulative. No shit. 2 months later, they'll talk about how that person was mad at them because they wouldn't have sex with them. It's like clockwork. Clockwork. If you find a dude that is for no reason at all just overtly obsessed with women's issues, it's because he thinks that will get him access to sex. Keep in mind, 80% of men in the U.S. are not sexually active. So they have to figure out a way to do something, I guess. And this is these people's tactics. Just agree, smile, and nod, and hope you get paid in the sexual currency. Right? That's the whole point here, man. Anyways. But yeah, straight up. You know, corn is free for fuck's sake. Does corn really do it for you, though? What did J.K. Rowling say about this? So J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series, the literary crowd that had a hell of a lot to say about Harvey Weinstein before he was convicted has been strangely muted in its response to multiple accusations against Neil Gaiman from young women who he'd never met. Yet, as with Weinstein, tell remarkably similar stories. Shocking. Carol Wright says male feminists are nearly always sexual predators. Always. Why? Why, you ask? I don't know. It's almost as if they feel like they're owed something. They're owed something for aligning themselves with you. That's how this works. It's always worked this way. The best thing you can do is be with somebody that's straightforward with you. Right? Somebody that you meet and they're immediately obsessed with your exact same passions and goals, like overnight, don't trust that person. You ever met a girl or a guy and they start listening to the exact same music you listen to, and they like the exact same genre of movies you like, they like the exact same sports you like, and they want to do everything the exact same way you're doing it? Don't trust those people. Because you're going to meet the real one. You're going to meet them eventually when they settle in and get comfortable. Once they're comfortable in your space, you're finally going to meet them for the first time. And you may not like what you see. You may not like what you see. Right? There's tons of dudes out there that start hanging out with a girl. And that girl loves everything they love. And they're finally getting to have a little bit of that sex. And they get married within 4 months. Suddenly, they meet the real girl who never cared about the passions. And 5 years in, they haven't had sex in 2 years. Don't fall for that shit. Meet a girl that has her own deal and doesn't seem super impressed when you're doing a thing. Oh, I'm just going to go race in a NASCAR race. And they're like, okay, cool, whatever, good luck. Right? They're not like, oh my God, I'm so like, I want to be there and like, I want to be involved. You know what I'm saying? By the way, we are 420, nice, from Naked Snake for the 407th stream in a row. Entropy Nomad says, Camelot, you're not an asshole, just a special potato on Rumble. Thank you, baby. The Rumble rants are flowing like a wine. Love you, dude. All right, let's continue. What the fuck? What the fuck? Sorry. New details have emerged. New details have emerged. What the hell is this? I will not disable my ad blocker. Do I look like a bitch to you? I doubt it. No disabling. Ain't happening. You fuckers. You fuckers. You know what they're going to do? It's going to be like ads, just random ads. What's up, Sonia? Random ads. Let's turn it off and see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Let's see how bad the ads are. Look at all this garbage. You ever seen the that episode of South Park? This is what this makes me feel like. All right. Thank you, Entropy, again. We are one red boy from a rainbow knot. We have almost one of each color. It says new details have been revealed after it was announced last July that famed writer Neil Gaiman has been accused of sexual assault. On Monday, Vulture reports one woman met Gaiman in New Zealand and became his children's nanny. The first meeting, per the report, ended with the author convincing the woman to bathe in a bathtub in his garden while he made a work call. He allegedly joined her, assaulting her despite her objections. He said, call me master, and I'll... Obviously, he's talking about shooting some baby gravy. He said, be a good girl. You're a little good girl. Oof. Oh. Wow. Gaiman used butter as a lubricant while forcing Pavlich into a... Oh, my God. Before forcing her to clean the feces from his face. Oh. See, look, here's the issue. How did he force anybody to do anything? Butter? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Butter? That's weird. I got the butter. Salted or unsalted. Like, how did he force anybody to do anything here? This is the most impressive, or sorry, the most important detail is how is anybody forced into doing anything? You know, did he say, "Hey, do this"? Is that forcing? Because that's what I'm reading. He said to do the thing, and I said no, and then he said do it, and then I said okay, I guess so. You know, Gaiman ordered oral while he watched screeners for the first season of Sandman. Interesting. It was so violent, the accusations continued. She vomited. Oof. A second woman, per the report, said she was coerced into rough sex with Gaiman, and after she requested that he stop beating her with his belt. After she requested that he stop beating her with a belt. Interesting. She also accused him of raping her after she refused sex with him while dealing with a UTI. I'm not sure why the UTI is relevant, but yeah. See, these are the important. This is the important information in the story. Is this? She accused him of graping. That's the most important thing, because that's forcible. If that was forced, that's the issue, right? So that's the biggest issue here. Hey, Justin with a super chat. Sorry, guys. Justin says, could you send me the Addy for the Bakersfield on the 25th? It's just, it's called Kern County Raceway. Kern County Raceway. I don't know the address, but it's Kern County Raceway. It should be easily found. Sean Smith with a go, boy. Get it, boys. Have a good night, bruh. See you Wednesday. Thank you, man. I'll see you Wednesday. Appreciate you, dude. I appreciate you, man. We are now officially a fifth of the way to Naked Snake. Thank you, dude. Thank you, man. Sean Smith, my boy, coming in with a goal, boy. Shout out to Elite Showers and Bath. Appreciate you, my boy. Thank you. James Burns, 50-month membership. Thank you, dude. Love you, man. I love you, man. All right. So that's all the information on that. That was a really, really quick article here. Very, very quick article. But here's the issue. From everything I've read so far, there is nothing about forcing anything. It's just, oh, he forced me. Okay, how did he force you? I don't know. He told me to. Right? Oh, he just told me to do it. Right? Let's check this out. Look at this. One of the most prominent male feminists in the industry makes a young woman lick her own feces is pretty much the accurate symbolic representation. Yep. 100%. Damn. Oh, damn, that's even worse. I can't even read this shit. Yeah, that one's pretty bad. That one was pretty bad. How is someone forced to lick poo? That's kind of what I was asking, Phantom. Because the accusation I just read was a little bit more devastating. Obviously, if it's true. But the original accusation is he made me lick my poo. And I'm like, well, how? How do you make you lick your poo? Did he punch you? Did he put a gun in your face? Right? And as far as I know, he didn't. So sounds like you just licked some poo. Now, the most recent one I read was pretty devastating. Thank you, James. There's a payday and saying you got to poo play. They knew about it. It's just like Johnny Depp. It says, as a teenager, Neil Gaiman worked for the Church of Scientology for 3 years as an auditor, a minister of the church who conducts a process some have likened to hypnosis. One former member of the church who worked with Gaiman's parents and was audited by Gaiman recalls him as precocious and ambitious. It was unusual for a teenager to have completed such a high level of training, he tells me. But the Gaimans were like royalty, he says. In 1981, David was promoted to lead the Guardian's office, making him one of the most powerful people in the church. But the same year, he fell from grace. A new generation of Scientologists led by David Miscavige, who eventually succeeded Hubbard as the church's leader, had Hubbard's ear, and David was caught in that grinder, as his former colleague puts it. In 1980s, David was sent off to some sort of rehabilitation camp, and it was around that time that Gaiman set out to make a living as a writer. Interesting. Charming and strategic, he used the contacts he developed as a journalist to break into the business of genre writing, endearing himself to the giants of the world of the times. Beep, 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 beep. You need a safe word with a girl putting her teeth on your cock. Just saying. Yeah, any girl that does that is obviously inexperienced. What's up, Reese? It says one evening, Palmer dropped Pavlovich and the child off with Gaiman and retreated back to her own place. Pavlovich was in the kitchen tidying up when he approached her from behind and pulled her to the sofa. Gaiman pushed down her pants and began to beat her with his belt. Damn. He then attempted to initiate the old anal without the lube. Damn. This one said this allegation's way worse. Had Gaiman and Pavlovich been engaging in BDSM, this could conceivably have been part of a grape scene, a scenario sometimes described as consensual non-consent, but that would have required careful negotiation in advance, which she says they had not done. After she said no, Gaiman backed off briefly and then went into the kitchen. When he returned, he brought butter as lubricant. That's insane, to be fair. That's insane, to be fair. Butter? Afterwards, she got into the shower and tried to wash her mouth out with a bar of lavender soap. She noticed blood swirling down the drain. He hadn't used a flesh balloon, and she worried she might have gotten an infection. She had a migraine and her whole body ached, but she didn't consider leaving. She hated herself the whole time, and when someone comes along and hates you as much as yourself, it's kind of a relief without it always being consent. She says she understands how Scientologists might have felt when they were sent to the hole, a detention center where they're forced to lick the floor as punishment. She heard of how some would stay in the room even after they were allowed to leave. That's wild. That's pretty brutal. Yep, that was. They should probably talk about that one, that accusation, instead of just talking about the licking the poop. Like licking the poop, yeah, well, that's one thing, but that was pretty rough. The cult leader always looks the same. Yep, dude. It always looks the same, dude. My favorite is Neil Gaiman had a reputation for being a champion of women and feminism. Many such cases. It is. Tug says Neil Gaiman right here. Last Tango in Paris. Really, Vespo? What's up, dude? Neil Gaiman said, listen and believe, going after several for allegations. Now that Neil Gaiman is the accused, shouldn't he cancel himself? No, I doubt it. He pretty much canceled himself. He's been completely absent from all social media for months and canceled public appearances, trying to disappear as he should. That's probably the only way out, is to just disappear, right? Mr. Beast had a much better strategy. Did you see what Mr. Beast did? So if you don't know, Mr. Beast has been getting heat for like months over random shit, right? Well, Mr. Beast just said, healthcare system bad. And now everybody thinks he's a hero again. Isn't it crazy how quick you can fix everything? Isn't that wild? How easy it is to fix that shit? Healthcare system bad. Everybody's like, wow. Damn, he's right. He's right. Healthcare system's bad. He's our hero now. That's wild. Absolutely wild. Big shout out to Billy for the pink boy. We love you, Billy. We appreciate you, Billy. Swift kiss to your penis, Billy. Thank you, man. And big shout out to Rakin Knight for the orange boy. We're one red boy from a rainbow night and $3.98 from Neck and Snake for the 407th stream in a row. If Melanie back hears any of this, she'll swear off butter for life. I like butter, but I don't get the butter thing. I like butter, though. Butter's cool. I like cinnamon butter. Even better. Okay. Last summer, a British podcast broke the news that multiple women had accused Neil Gaiman, the acclaimed British fantasist and the author of the Sandman core line, of sexual assault. Most of them were in their 20s when they met Gaiman, with one exception. The stories take place when Gaiman was in his 40s or older. By then, he had a reputation as one of the greatest modern comic book writers and an outspoken champion of women. I love how people keep posting this shit. They keep posting this. It's crazy, man. Absolutely insane. The Potter part made you laugh. Why? Are you some kind of psycho, Billy? Do you not care about these people, Billy? Huh? Do you not care about these people and their strife? Because that's what it sounds like, Billy. Sounds like you don't care about these people and you hate them. Make sure you like the stream. We're 30 likes from 200. Butter dog. If the shoe fits. It always does. It always does. And I feel like that's why a lot of these people kind of faded away or took a step back from being like outspoken male feminists, because it almost is always a male feminist that's doing something crazy. P-Trix, yeah. Healthcare system is bad. Sign me up and sign the stack of NDAs to compete in the first annual edition of Mr. Beast Ski Games. Yeah. So did you see? I know this is kind of unrelated, but Mr. Beast, he's putting out a video, or put out a video of like people, like these pilots have to fly a plane for over 100 hours, right? And if they make it to 100 hours, they get to keep the plane or something. And everybody was like, what about the emissions? You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to like care about emissions, right? Because you're like a mainstream creator, so you have to care about emissions, or else you're like evil and should be killed. And he was like, oh, we're going to offset the emissions. We're going to plant some trees, bro. 100 days? Yeah, it might be 100 days. And it's always made me laugh that celebrities are allowed to destroy like the planet as much as possible. They are allowed to have the biggest carbon footprint as possible. They can do whatever they want when it comes to emissions because they're better than you, and you're a trash. You're a piece of shit. You're worthless. You have nothing. You are a nobody. Therefore, you're not allowed to fly on planes anymore. You're not allowed to have a V8 anymore or a gas vehicle. That's only for celebrities now, because celebrities care. And they care a lot more than you. Therefore, they get their Ferraris and their planes because they're allowed to spread awareness with their platform. That's how they offset emissions. But you, no, you're dumb. Nobody likes you. You're not allowed to have things. Only celebrities get to have things. I'm sick of celebrities. I'm just sick of them. I'm absolutely sick of them. They just get whatever. They can do whatever they want. And they don't have to, they don't even have to follow their own rules. You know? Don't even have to follow their own rules. Sad. What's tub cuddling? Oh, tub cuddling. So far, there are 7 women accusing him of sexual misconduct, and rumor is a bombshell is about to drop. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Recognize says, what's funny is planes only recently stopped using leaded gas. Hot diggity down. What's up, Jenna? How you doing? Yeah, it's the same thing. Look, I don't care. Let me be transparent here. I do not care about the emissions thing. I like V8s and loud cars. I don't care. I like to watch racing, you know? I like all that stuff. But when I see a race car driver talking about emissions, it makes me like violently angry. Have you guys ever seen that before? There's like an ass ton of race car drivers 2 years ago that were doing the whole moral grandstanding emissions thing. And I'm like, you literally are a race car driver. You literally fly in private jets to different countries to race a car that outputs way more emission than anyone else does. And you're telling people to stop flying and stop buying big engine fuel cars and get get electric vehicles. Isn't that the most crazy shit you'll ever hear? Hearing race car drivers talk about that stuff? That's the craziest shit I'll ever hear in my life. It's kind of like Taylor Swift, how she's against emissions and we need to fix climate change and fix all these things. But she'll emit more emissions than 10 million people per year. But she's allowed to because she cares. She cares, though. And she can tell people that emissions are bad. Therefore, she's allowed to have bad emissions output because she can tell people that it's bad. And people listen. People fly on private planes to lecture people on how bad planes are for the environment. And then they get back on their plane and they fly away. That's celebrities for you. That's celebrities for you. Those same people, the same people telling you money is actually bad and money is something you shouldn't strive for. You ever notice how the only people ever telling you that are billionaires and millionaires? You shouldn't strive for anything. Don't strive for anything. No, just be normal. You know what they're doing? They're doing the famous, well-known biological trait that women employ on other women. They're taking them out of the equation. Therefore, they do not have to compete with them anymore. You'll ever notice women intentionally give other women extremely bad relationship advice to try to break their relationships down so they'll be miserable, and they take them out of the equation. Many such cases. I'm sure one of you in the chat have heard or experienced one of your female friends or your girlfriend or one of your female friends who is a girlfriend or a wife being coerced to leave their husband. You should leave your husband. You really should leave your husband or break up with your boyfriend because it's so much fun being single and he sucks. They're doing that because they're also single and they're miserable and they want you to be miserable as well. And they want to take you out of the equation. That's why they encourage women to be overweight. Other women always encourage women to be overweight. Oh, it's fine. No, just be fat and healthy. And it's always girls that are in shape and thin. You ever notice that? Scroll through the comment section of like a big old lady's pictures. All the comments are from attractive thin women saying, "You're beautiful. You need to stay that way. You're just so beautiful." They don't want to compete with her. Stay fat, bitch. Stay fat. Stay fat. So I don't have to compete with you. That's what women do. It's the exact same thing. Exact same thing. Imagine being married to someone and not trusting them more than your miserable friends. Bro. I know better than anyone. Why do you think my marriage ended? Donna Vaughn, my marriage ended literally in the exact same way. Yeah, no name guy, I agree. Many such cases, everyone. Many such cases. How you doing, Donovan? By the way, we are exactly $3.98 from Naked Snake tonight. We got about an hour and a half left, though, so we're good. One Red Boy from a Rainbow Night. Thanks to all the Super Chat guys. I appreciate you. Billy Hatcher leading the way tonight. Love you, dude. Appreciate you, Billy. She cheated on me? No. She was convinced to leave by one of her female friends who were single. Leave and travel the world and have fun. Fidelio! Way to go, boy! Oh my God. And you can now reply to the Gold Boys. What's up? Gonna have to see you in Bakersfield, bro. I'll be there, dude. I'll be there, man. Thank you so much, Fidelio, my boy. Coming in with a Gold Boy. What a beautiful man. Thank you, dude. He's my man. I've been married 25 years myself. Yeah, Steve, Wrestling Arcade. It's weird, man, because it's just one of those things where we had a perfect relationship. We never really clashed. We enjoyed our time together. We just had a really good time. And then one day it was over. It was like snap of a freaking, there was like a snap, right? And I was informed later on that, oh yeah, like this person who hated me, by the way, her friend hated my ass. And I don't know why, but she hated me. And she convinced her to leave and be single. And guess what happened? They immediately hated each other after she left. They stopped being friends like a week later. And they like clashed and hated each other. So she basically left for no reason. And then she was like, I regret it. And then, but it just, we never reconciled because I didn't matter. Or I didn't really want to. I was really kind of happy with being alone. Fidelio! Tug Sim. What's up, baby? Engineer says all my female coworkers talk behind each other's backs. The men never do. That's what females do. Now, look, is it a negative or a positive thing? Men tend to take aggression out on people physically, whereas women do it. They need another outlet, right? And they do it through social ostracization. God, ostracization. I can't say that word, right? Like women need an outlet to do other things, so they'll do it through gossip, right? I mean, women aren't going to start fist fighting in the hallways, right? Like, for example, I know women who got in a small squabble with one of their like best female friends, and they haven't talked in a decade. And I had friends growing up, we would fist fight. I had friends growing up where we would fist fight, and we were still friends 25 years later. And we fist fought sometimes. That's the difference, man. Good luck meeting a girl that still has female friends from when she was a teenager. It's not a thing. Because one of them called each other fat, and that was it. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote, baby. Fidelio. Thank you, Fidelio. Love you. And I don't want to get the vibe like Ellie's Metal saying, I'm not saying like women are bad or anything. That's not what I'm saying. I love women more than anything, man. I love them. It's just they do things in a different way than we do, right? Men will slap each other in the face and then have a beer. Women will not talk to each other for 20 years, and they'll talk shit about them for 20 years. I hate that bitch. It's like, dude, you guys stopped talking when you were 16. You are 30 now. Who cares? I hate that bitch. It's weird. Too high strong. Hope you're doing well, man. My mom is still friends with her best friend from kindergarten. She's 72. But do they see each other in real life? Or they just say they're friends. Women are bad, Sonia. They're bad. All of you are bad. You're all bad. Damn it. Keros! You're not trash. You shut the fuck up when you win that race. Well, I got two very soon. Karis, I love you, man. I appreciate you. I hope I get to see you soon somewhere. I don't know where you're going to be, but I'll be in Bakersfield, California in 2 weeks. And I'll be in Daytona in a month. So, yeah. Destroyer, what's up, buddy? Thank you, Karis. I love you, man. Thank you for your orange boy. Big shout out to my boy. 370 from Nega Snake. 370. By the way, I got Elder Scrolls Oblivion right here, and it is so loud. You guys remember old 360s when Elder Scrolls was in that bitch? Whew. It is screaming. It's like a jet. Sounds like a jet in my room. Elder Scrolls, man. They didn't optimize it. Thank you, Karis. I love you, dude. Appreciate you. Karis, we're talking about Neil Gaiman today. Neil Gaiman, who coincidentally ended up being a creep after pretending to be a male feminist for so many years. Many such cases. He is creepy as hell, though. He's obviously a creepy man. But now that you learned it was filled with gay people and black people and trans people, you're taking off very wise. See, look, these people are always the same people. Look at him. He's I support the current thing. I support the current thing. Look at me. I support the current thing. Oh, by the way, I brutally grape women all the time. Shocking, right? Many such cases. Many such cases. Every time. Like clockwork with these people. They always have to project. They always have to overcompensate every time. They have to overcompensate every time. If you ever see somebody out here in public, I support the current thing, and if you don't, you're evil. You're a piece of shit. You're evil. They're always doing evil shit behind the scenes. Why? Because they have to compensate for how evil they are in their actual lives. So they go out and be like, I love everybody, and everybody's good people, and people are good. And if you don't think people are good, you're bad. Oh, by the way, he brutally grapes people. Shocking, right? Wow. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. They don't have any actual opinions. They just parrot whatever they think. Yep. 100%, dude. 100%. That's how it is. I would go to Bakersfield if it wasn't happening too soon. Yeah, it's so close, man. It is close. Didn't he flee the country? Oh, I don't know. Let's look, Sonia. Let me Google Ashton Kutcher. Ashton. Ass shot Kutcher. You live in Baco? What the hell's Baco, Too High Strong? Hit me up, dude. Thank you, dude. I love you. What happened to Asher? Oh, wait, hold on. He left the country? Hold on. That's weird. It says he has an autoimmune disease and he's blind now. It says he was spotted trying to save his friend's home with a garden hose in LA. Where the hell's Baco? He was on camera, was spraying some houses apparently. Thank you to High Strong. Appreciate you, dude. Can't have a Pisces trying to breed with Leos. That's for damn sure. By the way, I'm a Pisces. Leos are August, right? Like first or second week of August and on. I don't remember. Helena, why you dying this time? Oh, I don't know, man. I'm stressed out. I'm worn out. I'm tired, Helena. Got a big announcement coming in a day or so. Very, very big. I'm very excited. I finally got word it's happening. So that's going to come out. So make sure you're paying attention. Jacob, make sure you're paying attention, guys. Because it's going to be life-changing. It's going to be life-changing. Thank you, Helena. I love you. Keep in mind, I'm not a real race car driver when you read this post. Keep in mind, I've had people who claim to be boxers, and the only footage of them ever boxing is them getting dropped in 20 seconds by a random person in a boxing ring. They said that they're a pro boxer, but I'm not actually a real race car driver. Even though I've competed in 24 professional racing auto racing events in the U.S. in a sanctioned sport owned and operated by NASCAR. But it's fine. I'm not a real race car driver. But they're a real boxer by getting their ass kicked in a random like cell phone video of boxing. Strange. Baco equals Bakersfield. Why the hell do you guys call it Baco if it's Bakersfield? We don't call Huntsville Hunto. I don't call Birmingham or Ham. Too High Strung. How am I supposed to know what Baco means if I'm not from Baco? If it's apparently a Baco thing. What the hell? Too High Strung? What the hell? Steamed hams. Hamo. I live in Hamo, Alabama. Where the hell's Hamo? Oh, man. Well, I'm sick, so I'll be on the couch, sir, for the next 2 days. I'll be listening to the tea. Well, guess what, Helena? I'll be there in 2 weeks. Baco. It's California. We're all... Baco. Stephanie, what's up, baby? Oh, it's called Baco. That makes sense. Baco. Petrix, is the announcement that you're getting a character skin model collab and likeness in your... No, it's a NASCAR announcement. It's a NASCAR announcement. Thank you, Helene. I love you. Appreciate you. Very, very excited. Baco. Why don't you come to the race? Too high strung if you're in Bakersfield. Helped one of them open. Worst job I ever had. 10 code right. Oof. No, thank you. No, thank you. Absolutely not. What's up, April? How you doing, baby? The beautiful and illustrious April has arrived. Need a distraction. Well, I'm glad you're here. I know you're going through some shit. Just know that I love you. And I can't wait to eat Mexican food with you again. Even though you didn't really eat very much Mexican, I feel like you ate something else that wasn't really Mexican. But it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. First I've heard of which track. It's Kern County, Bakersfield, California. It's the first race of the year, Too High Strong. First race of the year. California's pretty lit, to be honest. That's for sure. Apparently, they're burning down their own place. There's conspiracies afoot. There's conspiracies afoot, everyone. Do you guys want to hear the conspiracies? Because they're coming. Hold on. Mr. Beast claims he's buying TikTok. Yeah, I don't think he's actually buying TikTok. If Mr. Beast has enough money to buy TikTok, then he's grosser than I thought. The fact that you would be so unbelievably violently wealthy and choose to do YouTube videos and sell products to children, like you're probably Satan. You're probably the Antichrist. If you had more money than you could ever do anything with on 20 planets combined, and you choose to sell moldy products to children, you are an evil person. You're gross. You're evil, in my opinion. Like, what are you even doing anymore? Like, what are you even doing? Like, at least Elon's trying to get us to Mars. I'm selling moldy, shitty quality food to children. Like, what are you doing? Oh, man. I like my cheese drippy, bro. All right. Hollywood actor Eddie Griffin. This is fun. Love you, Michael. Appreciate you, dude. There was 2 fire tornadoes. The fire tornadoes are so cool. I know it's like a bad thing, but they're cool looking, right? Like, I know it sucks what's happening, although I think it's kind of planned. The fire tornadoes are badass. They're really cool. We're going to pull them up. I'm going to show you the fire tornadoes. You guys ready for some fire tornadoes in your life? By the way, we're 30 likes from 250, and we're 368 until Naked Snake. 368 until Naked Snake. We're closing in, slowly but surely. Look at this garbage. Show me the fire tornado.
See that?
Oh my gosh. Isn't that wild?
Fire tornado.
Fire-nator, bro.
Amazing. We see it quite often in heavy fires like this, but look at that. It's just spinning. It's creating its own weather in there, its own wind straight up.
Dude, could you imagine? Could you imagine getting sucked up by a fire tornado? God, what a way to go. Flying, screaming, and also burning at the same time. No, thank you. Are you still putting people's names on cars, Richard? If you got the largest tier on my book, which there is one left. There's one VIP on my book left. Somebody returned theirs. Somebody refunded it. So now there's one left. One left. I was in that area for work Friday. Air sucks up right now. Those fire tornadoes happen anytime there's a fire in Santa Ana winds. The Dust Devils. They're cool looking, man. They're cool looking. Anyways. Wind, fire, water. So Eddie Griffin claims, here, let me put my headphones on. How much is the VIP book spot? $500. Comes with all the copies of the book, custom artwork that's signed, of course, everything signed. T-shirt, VIP tickets to any NASCAR race this year that you would like to go to. Plus, you get a custom diecast individually numbered with your name on it as well of my Daytona car and your name on my car for a whole year. Okay, there you go. All right. Fire tornadoes. Let us change the headset. There we go. All right. My ass is already starting to hurt. We've only been live for an hour. Like, what's going on with my life, dude? What is going on in my damn life right now? Ass already hurting.
Hello and welcome to another installment of NNN, where we give it to you straight, no chaser. Let's get right to it. LA is on fire. Now, a lot of people saying it's to cover up the pedophile trail, and all of a sudden the water ain't working. And hold on, 60% of the water rights is owned by this fucking couple. What's their name? Yeah, the wonderful, wonderful company is owned by this husband and wife team. They own pistachio, they own Fiji water. I stopped drinking any of that around the motherfucking globe. Let them motherfuckers go broke. Feeding the pistachios and the almonds, all that goddamn water. Meanwhile, people's houses burning down, dying of thirst and shit. All these sons of bitches. And the regulators who allowed them motherfuckers to own 60% of the goddamn water. Fire them motherfuckers too, goddammit. What the fuck is y'all problem? That is public water.
I like how sometimes it bleeps out where he says the F word, and then sometimes it just doesn't.
We built the dam that's holding that water and all that shit with taxpayers' dollars. How the fuck y'all gonna sign it over to this goddamn couple? Sons of bitches. Let's pray for the motherfuckers out there that houses is burning down and shit, unless they pedophiles. If they pedophiles, come let that shit burn. Cause I know what you're doing. You're burning the evidence up, sons of bitches, but we still gonna catch you. And let somebody do some research. In the rich neighborhoods, who had already left their house and knew that the fire was coming?
Yep. Yeah. I mean, that's an accurate statement. He's probably right. He's probably right. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people think these things were planned. I don't really know what to believe anymore. It's hard to know what to believe anymore. I'm going to be honest, guys. It's really hard to know. Look at Paris Hilton. Remember that time I got drunk and I simped for Paris Hilton on Twitter? Wow. Joe Biden just announced a one-time payment of $700 for those who lost everything in California wildfires. That'll pay for it. $700, that's a lot of money, dude. You could buy like a pizza party.
I want to be clear. We're not waiting until those fires are over to start helping the victims. We're getting them help right now, as you all know. People impacted by these fires are going to receive one-time payment of $770. One-time payment.
Damn, that's crazy. $770. Man, that was a lot of money when Joe Biden was 15 years old. I guess he hasn't really thought about that. $700. That wouldn't even fill up my damn my diesel truck. $700. Woo! Damn, son. Oh my God, it's literally you know what this is? This is literally the plot of that one movie. This is literally the plot of Twister 2. I wonder if they got the idea from Twister 2. Exactly, April. Exactly. North Carolina got something similar. I think they got less, though. You guys remember Twisters? Twister 2 or whatever? Twister 2, the entire point of the movie, right, was they were developing a tool that could create tornadoes to destroy places in rural America so developers could buy up the destroyed land for extremely cheap. That's exactly what they're doing in LA, isn't it? They purposefully burnt everything down so developers can buy it for pennies on the dollar. Holy shit. It all makes sense. And they got the idea from Twister. Damn, son. It's pretty ingenious, to be fair. Pretty ingenious. I got to be honest. pretty damn smart.
We're dealing with a myriad of issues. I was just talking to Josh Green, the governor down in Hawaii, who had some ideas around some land use concerns he has around speculators coming in, buying up properties and the like. So we're already working with our legal teams to move those things forward, and we'll be presenting those in a matter of days, not just weeks.
Crazy. Twister got that idea from Hawaii. Hot diggity damn. Man, I hope that never happens where I live, where they just like nuke us just so they can buy our houses and our land. Right? Jim Packey, why does all the people that are like White House correspondent speakers always end up on like as anchors on channels? Like no one gives a fuck. Like no one cares about you. Literally no one. The lady, the co-founder of Black Lives Matters lost both of her LA mansions. That's unfortunate. Remember that lady? So donations came in to Black Lives Matter, and she used the money to buy mansions, which is pretty based. Pretty based, I got to be honest. It's pretty based. You know, like, let's be fair, pretty based. She bought mansions with the Black Lives Matter money. It's funny. Oops. It's pretty funny, though. Pimp as fuck. Yes, it's climate change that's setting the fires, I promise you. Police have arrested 40 suspects and released their mugshots. These individuals have been accused of looting and breaking into homes during their recent wildfires in the Pacific Palisades and other wildfire-stricken areas. Well, I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? At least they're not looting for no reason. At least like it's like the end of the world, you know, kind of in their perspective. The View is now attacking Donald Trump over the California wildfires and saying he's racist. I'm shocked. I can't believe it. Damn, that fire is racist. Damn, what the fire is even racist. LA's a shitty city. Yeah, well, at least she still has the Atlanta one. Well, at least there's that. Thank God, right? Thank God it wasn't all of her mansions, right? Thank God it wasn't all of her mansions. Who watches The View? I got to be honest, like, I have no idea who watches The View. I have no earthly idea why anybody would watch like a bunch of screeching, shrill women being old and annoying. You know? The fires in Hawaii happened after Epstein got all the PDFs changed their location because it's easier to move underage victims. Oof, I don't even want to think about that. That makes me so angry. The people who lost houses and are huge California Dem donors. Well, here, okay, let's go towards conspiracy level 2. It just so happens that tons of the people who lost their house also openly endorsed Kamala for president, and they were paid to do so multiple millions of dollars. Multiple millions of dollars. And who are we to not believe immediately that they're going to make that money back immediately? They were just paid. Richard, the government turned all my neighbors' houses into meth labs to drive the process down. Biden must be stopped. He'll give you $700. It'll be good. Don't worry about it. It's paid for, Richard. It's paid for, Richard. Thank you, Richard, for your $5 super chat. Everybody say Richard's the GOAT in the chat for his $5 super chat. I love you, dude. I appreciate you, dude. We are $360 from Naked Snake. Thank you, baby. $360. One red boy from a rainbow night. Give him a kiss on his penis. Love you, dude. Appreciate you, dude. Richard, the man. Richard's got the goat penis. Paid by the fire donations sent to the damn super PAC. Damn, son. See, it's all connected. Come on now. Dick's the GOAT. The GOAT. All right. Yeah, from now on, if you super chat, everybody has to reply to that super chat and call him the GOAT. Or something more witty. It can be derogatory if you like. It's fine.
Because it was unbelievable. I thought it was fake news. He said that California's woke politics and DEI are the reasons for the fires because Newsom has been tearing down dams because Native Americans, but he called them Indians, wanted some of the river.
Oh, listen to the white lady scoff. Oh, damn.
Back so they could catch salmon. And Gavin didn't just knock down one dam for the Indians. He knocked them all down. He knocked down 4 of the dams. I'm sorry, this is stolen land, first of all, okay? California is stolen land. Second of all, that's part of what always happens. These dams, there's
I love these women. This is stolen land. First of all, look at me. I'm pretty and rich. By the way, the land is stolen and you're wrong. You're a bigot. I'm smart. Give me money. Everything's stolen. I live here, though, and I don't care. I live here. You're not allowed to. Everything's stolen. You're a bigot. I'm not. I'm rich. I'm beautiful. You're dumb and stupid, and I hate you. Like, these people, like, hear themselves talk? Do these people actually hear themselves talk? First off, okay, this is stolen land. I live here and stuff, and that's okay because I can live here, but that's stolen land. You can't live here. I can, though, because I'm cool and I'm the best and you're stupid. And since I am not a bigot, but you're a bigot, I get special treatment. So I'm going to continue not being a bigot and get free money. And I'm beautiful and you're stupid and I hate you. That's what they sound like to me. This is what they sound like to me when I hear them talk. It's so funny. Look how great I am. Look how bad you are. I get free money. Oh, God. What annoying ass people. Beep, beep, beep. Jason D. Bolt on Twitter. There are literally people on X right now blaming California wildfires on either Trump, who is not even president, or on climate change. These idiots refuse to blame the 3 people most responsible for these fires. Democrat Mayor Karen Bass for cutting the firefighting budget and lack of water. Democrat Governor Gavin Newsom for emptying water reserves throughout the state and diverting water into the ocean. Democrat President Joe Biden for leaving no FEMA funds to fight these fires. Shocking. There's your answer. April says, bitch, please. Doesn't she know that all land is stolen? Yep. Including the land her house is on. But that's okay because she's beautiful and rich. And she believes the correct opinions. Therefore, she can do whatever she wants. Keep in mind, these same people will tell you that we need to never fly again because emissions are so bad. We need to never get on a plane again because climate change is real and we need to fix the planet. Oh, by the way, I mean you, April. You're not allowed to get on planes. I am, though, because I'm rich and beautiful and I'm a celebrity. I'm going to be on planes. You're not, though, because you're a peasant. You're a normal peasant and you're gross. And I don't need you around me because you're nothing and I'm everything. Therefore, I get to fly. Emissions are bad. We need to save the world, but not you. Kill yourself. I'm going to be flying. It's fun. That's how these people think. Like, no shit. These people actually think that. They think you shouldn't be allowed to eat red meat. You shouldn't be allowed to fly. You shouldn't be allowed to drive. You should only be able to take public transport. Nothing else should be available to you. Everything should be available to them because they are important and you are not. They are beautiful. You are ugly. They are rich. You are poor. They are everything and you are nothing. Therefore, the rules don't apply to them. So much so that they can pass around minors and the law doesn't apply to them. Because they are right and you are wrong. They are great and you are gross. That's how this works. 100 years from now, when we're all being forced to eat bugs and we're all living in pods, guess who gets to eat red meat and live in the lap of luxury? These same people. And they're going to tell you you're wrong for eating too many bugs. That's how these things work. It's coming. There's nothing we can do about it. The biggest factor, in my opinion, is that crazy environmental regulations prevent building fire breaks and clearing brush in your houses. That's what allows massive fires to get going. Once they're going, you're going into damage control mode. In this case, damage control also failed due to the reasons mentioned above. No way out. No way out. The cannibals. That's who. Soup's on. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Woo! Woo, I tell you. Eat the rich, that ain't ever gonna happen. I think the best case scenario, Sean, for like the phrase eat the rich is the ultra rich somehow propping up the normal rich as evil, so the normal rich gets taken out in a civil war, and then the elite rich win, and they're still the elite rich. Like class warfare, it's kind of that way already right now, right? Like people hate people that make $300,000 a year, right? They don't like people that are decently successful. That's who they hate. That's who they try to tear down. People that are worth 100 million, they don't tear those people down. They only tear down people that they think are doing a little bit better than them, and they have the means to tear those people down. You know, 360 from Naked Snake tonight. We got about an hour left. Will the record die today? It's been on the chopping block for a few weeks now. Except for the stream with PDH. That shit exploded. It exploded. Right in my face. At any rate, let's go back to the fires. Come on, feel the noise. Beep, 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 beep. Did space lasers start the Hawaii fire? Space lasers. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what old JD Vance has to say. Old JD Vance. Yeah. We didn't start the fire. Does anything new from the LA mayor and the LAD WP are skilled enough to pull this off? I think they're incompetent, and that's what happened. Right? They're incompetent. Now, to be fair, I think most politicians are incompetent. Like they just create more regulation and more hoops to jump in. Right? Does that make sense? That's what I think. Like you'll hear about so many weird regulations that don't make sense and just cause a hassle for everybody around. And I think removing 95% of that kind of regulation would pretty much improve everybody's daily life. Right? But nowadays, there's so much weird regulation that doesn't make any sense. I mean, taxes is the same way, right? You pay taxes on money you receive. You pay taxes on money you give. Like everything's taxed like 5 times to where it's worthless. Same thing.
We have to do a better job. We need competent, good governance. Now, that doesn't mean you can't criticize the governor of California for, I think, some very bad decisions over a very long period of time. I mean, some of these reservoirs have been dry for 15, 20 years. The fire hydrants are being reported as going dry while the firefighters are trying to put out these fires. There is a serious lack of competent governance in California, and I think it's part of the reason why these fires have gotten so bad. We need to do a better job at both the state and federal level. So we have to do a better job. We need.
Yep, I agree. No, that's not the right date. Beep, 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 beep. Kern County. These fires are so suspicious. They kind of are. It's kind of spooking me a little, right? There's one billionaire family that owns all the water. How do you own all the water? This is, it's kind of like it reminds me of the fact that you can't just catch rainwater. It's illegal almost everywhere just to catch rainwater and use it. It's illegal to give homeless people food. Like the most normal thing you can think of is illegal. It's illegal to put money in meters, like in downtown city areas. It's almost illegal everywhere to put money in meters that are not your meter. It's pretty spooky. It's very, very spooky. And that's just how these things are, man. There's no escape. There's no escape. Says breaking news. Breaking news. LA's massive wildfires likely caused by humans, not climate change. Sorry, Newsom, but the horrific Palisades fire, which so far has destroyed 5,000 buildings and torched 47 square miles, wasn't just bad wind and wasn't a warming planet. It was probably started by humans. Officials think it began at Skull Rock, a hiking spot popular with teens. Homeless person? Careless hikers? Not sure, but authorities are pretty certain it's man-made. Meanwhile, Newsom, who loves blaming everything on climate change, is dodging questions about why the state wasn't better prepared. Maybe spend less on photo ops and more on fire prevention. Yep. I agree. The issue is, in our current climate today, politicians are way more worried about being celebrities than they are about actually, doing anything that they signed up for. To be fair, I think most politicians sign up for money and insider knowledge. I don't think any of them give flying two shits about actually helping. And I feel like that's a pretty normal thought, right? I feel like everybody can agree, like, politicians don't care. They've never cared. They never will care. They're there for their own interest. And I mean, can you really blame them if the system's structured that way? I mean, yeah, it's obviously what they're going to go in for. But it also seems like they're obsessed with being celebrities. They don't really care about the other parts, right? They just want to look pretty and get their free minor every week, to toss around, and their insider knowledge on investing and make millions of dollars on a salary of $300,000 a year. That's just how it is. Donna with an orange boy. 340 to Naked Snake. Says little something for Naked Snake. Funds are low because I got the frog suit. The frog suit. Can't wait to get it and see how much big it is when I put it on. Oh, it'll be huge. Bring it to Martinsville. I will. Remind me though before. I'll talk to you before, obviously. Thank you, Donna. I love you, Donna. Thank you. Yeah, I dropped the helmet off to Sean's earlier today. So hey, he's got the helmet, bro. Thank you, Donna. I love you. We got 715 people watching, 400 on Twitter, 330 on YouTube. Appreciate you guys. I love you. Appreciate you. All right. Anyways, let's continue. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning as the world's been turning. Says Hearst fire, 89% contained, 800 acres burned. Eaton fire, 27% contained, 14,000 acres burned. Damn. 100% contained, over 1,000 acres burned. Damn, son. 16 confirmed dead. Oh, that's crazy, man. This sucks. It's wild, man. Everybody's always looking for someone to blame, aren't they? Like, everybody's always looking for someone to blame. Can't it just be the incompetence from the local government and the state government? I feel like if your state is on fire and you don't have enough water to take care of that, you're at fault. Right? If there's no water in your reservoirs, you're at fault. If you're not prepared for this situation, a situation that actually happens a lot in California as far as wildfires, there's wildfire seasons in California, right? You're not prepared for this, you're at fault. I feel like that's such an easy thing to blame. It's climate change. Nah, bruh. You're just trying to score some points and win an election, John Rocker brings up a great point. Says, after witnessing the complete mismanagement of the wildfires, it begs the question, what else are we not prepared for? Everything. We're not prepared for anything at all. The government. Think about it this way. Have you ever logged onto a government website in your life? Have you ever logged onto a government website? You ever notice how it looks like it's from 1997 and barely works? That's the government. That's your government. That's how your government operates. 20 years behind. That's how it works. Every government organization barely works. That's how your entire government works. So no, we're not prepared for anything. Not at all. No, of course not. It's crazy. It is kind of funny though. You ever try to log on to any government website and it looks like it's from 1997? Like every time you're like, damn, why does this site look so old? And it doesn't work at all. Like, damn, this is awful. Shocking, right? I can't believe this. Mm-mm-mm. Two days before Mayor Bass flew to Ghana, LA was warned of an imminent risk of massive wildfires. Rick Caruso jumped into overdrive and ensured the Palisades Village Mall had private firefighters and water trucks. The Palisades is gone, but the mall survived. Makes you wonder what would happen if he had won his 2022 mayor race against Karen Bass. Yep, 100%. 100%. All it takes is a little preparation. Dude, you know how many times? Do you know how many times I have messaged companies or people or individuals and been like, hey, I got this thing coming. I got this thing coming. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing comes to pass, and these same people are finally replying, yeah, like, let's figure something out. I'm like, it's over now. You fucking lost. You lost the chance, my friend. Stop waiting for stuff to happen. Get prepared. Matt Grindle, when I saw you were dying, I thought, gee, what a shame. Naturally, since you were dying, I also clicked do not recommend this channel. I hope your passing is peaceful. Damn. Damn. Thank you, Mac. Appreciate you. That's funny. I have stage 4 cringe. That's what's going on. Stage 4 cringe, boys. Senator Ron Johnson announces he will not vote for any increase in disaster aid to California unless they change how they prepare for these wildfires. Interesting. Not going to change anything. Very good point by Joel Pollack. Says right here, to repeat, if you believe that California wildfires were caused by climate change, I'm not going to argue with you, but I'm going to ask you why the people whom were reelected, who also believe that climate change is a threat, did absolutely nothing to prepare for this risk. Can't have it both ways. Can't have it both ways, boys. Yeah, Squall Shade, I did. You can't have it both ways. Yeah. You can't have it both ways. 40 likes until 300, boys. Performative PR by Senator Ron Johnson from Wisconsin. That's every single politician. Everything they do is a performance. None of it's real. They're just worried about when they're gonna get their next hooker or their next meal or their next Coke line, their next bump. That's all they're worried about. Their next dollar, their next bump, their next hooker. They don't actually care about any of these people. Oh, did you see that? They claim they launched a new site to ensure the public has access to fact-based data around the Southern California wildfires, and it redirects to a campaign website to donate to them. Give me money. Give me money. That's pretty funny. I'm gonna be honest. Love you, BZ. Big Z video games. Appreciate you, dude. Even Elizabeth Warren was all about it. She said to support the communities around LA being devastated by the wildfires, can you split a donation between the LA Fire Department Foundation and the United Way of Greater Los Angeles? 100% of your donation will go directly to these organizations. The note, the community note says this is not a link to a charity. It's a link to a Democrat fundraising platform. Shocking. Wow. I can't believe it. I'm blown away right now. Wow. Give us some money. They're trying to get money while they can. Like there is definitely a tide shift right now. They're trying to get all the money they can before they're done. Intimidator says, Cody, I hope you have a good weekend while I'm trying to figure out who to bring along and what race to attend for the comic funding tier I bought. I'll try to remember to DM you to go over the details. Hell yeah. Don't forget, baby. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I love you. You are the man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, baby. Appreciate you, man. Naked Intimidator, appreciate you. We're closing in slowly but surely on Naked Snake. What are we at? We're 320 away. 320 from Naked Snake. Appreciate you, Intimidator. GB says, Cody, are you racing in Tennessee this year? I don't know. I'm racing in North Carolina a bunch. Alabama, Florida, Kansas, Texas, Pennsylvania, Virginia. Racing in Virginia once. California. I don't know about Tennessee. I know I'm going to be all around it, though. Hell yeah. Praise Dell. Praise hell. Thank you, Intimidator. What's up, Glenn Schroeder? How you doing, buddy? Let's see what this is.
Governor Gavin Newsom just posted that California is crushing it when it comes to homelessness. He says that we're outperforming the nation. But oh wait, readers added context. Well, Gavin Newsom's post is completely misleading. California's homelessness is not declining. It's growing year over year. Since 2019, California has spent about $24 billion on homelessness, but in this 5-year period, homelessness increased by about 30,000 to more than 181,000.
Shocking.
So you might be asking, how does something like this happen? Well, I'll tell you. Homelessness employs a lot of people. Case in point, the LA Homeless Services Authority carries a payroll of over $62 million.
All right. Kind of unrelated, but you know what this makes me think of? You know what this makes me think of? It makes me think of this. Cancer. Cancer will never have a cure. For this reason. Because the cancer research and cancer treatment, industry is worth so much money that if there was a cure, if I came up with a cure for cancer tomorrow, I'd have 2 holes in the back of my head about 30 minutes later. Not happening. Not happening. Sorry. Nope. Same thing here. They want homelessness to increase because it's an industry. The point is, they don't create solutions. They create the problem itself so they can go for a solution and benefit off the monetary value of chasing the solution. They create the problem themselves. Matt Grindle, you going to Berlin again? If I time my tripper out, I might have a chance to punch your balls. I don't know. It's currently roughly on my schedule, but you'll see like tomorrow or the next day why that everything's kind of different this year. There's going to be a big announcement on social media tomorrow. You'll see it. If you're on Twitter, you'll see it. So I don't know. So I can tell you I will be racing Kern. Here's what I'm roughly racing. Matt Grindle, I love you. I'm roughly racing. Or no, this is what I'm officially racing. Kern County, Bakersfield, California. Daytona, obviously. Martinsville, Virginia. Rockingham, North Carolina. Kansas, Texas, Charlotte, Pocono, IRP, Richmond, loosely Talladega. And that's kind of like my hard schedule right now. And then it's gonna all the other dates are kind of looser, but that's my hard schedule right now that I'm 100% committed to. Oh, Colorado. There's a race in Colorado I completely forgot about. Colorado as well. I'm racing somewhere in Colorado. I don't remember the name of the track, but it's Colorado. Yep, Reese, exactly. Thank you, Matt Grindle. We're slowly getting there. We only have a little bit left, but we're almost halfway to Naked Snake. We're closing in. We need a couple red boys for the Rainbow Night and for the Snake. All right, here we go.
And many of these people get paid a lot of money. I counted 165 quote-unquote public administrators who make over 6 figures.
Yeah, so do you think they're going to fix homelessness? You think they're going to fix homelessness and fire all these people? No.
And at the top of the list is Valicia Adams Kellum. She is the CEO of LAHSA, and she makes $338,000 a year. And I don't mind people getting paid a lot of money, but the problem is their salary isn't at all tied to how good of a job they're doing. Quote, a new audit finds that a Los Angeles Homeless Services agency with an $875 million annual budget has routinely paid service providers late, failed to track whether contracts were followed, and in some cases gave taxpayer funds meant for other purposes to providers who weren't supposed to receive the money. And is this because they're bad at their jobs, or is there something else going on? Because check this out. Edward Kellum, he is the husband of Valicia, the head of the LAHSA. He's the director of operations at Upward Bound House. Upward Bound House is a major service provider for the LAHSA. I would say possibly a conflict of interest here given their relationship. Now, to be fair to Adams Kellum, she has told reporters that she has procedures that have walled her off from any involvement in matters concerning her husband's employment.
Interesting. Shocking. You want Ryan going there, raking? We can do it, man. You know, yeah. I'd really like to run Las Vegas. I just don't think I'll be approved for Las Vegas in time.
Employer. She says, quote, I am completely recused from matters that involve or impact Upward Bound House. Except has she? Because according to meeting minutes from October 2024, Upward Bound House was approved for $2.6 million of additional funding. I guess we're meant to just believe that the CEO of the LA Homeless Services Authority has no sway or influence over how the funds are being allocated. Yeah, I don't know if I buy that. Oh, by the way, do you remember this lady who I talked about a couple videos ago who makes $242,000 working for a homeless nonprofit? Well, she now apparently makes $322,000 working part-time for the LAHSA. I wonder what she's up to. Anyway, I'm not trying to single out these individuals as being the problem. I believe the issue is widespread and systemic. So you
know what? Probably giving homeless people thousands of dollars a month in free drugs is probably not the answer. But that's just me. That's just me. That's just me. That's why I don't know. I don't know. How do you get approved for races, GB? So depending on what NASCAR series you run in, you have to run a short track first. And I'm assuming it's so if there's any, I guess, issues, you don't kill people. I guess I don't really. To be fair, the car is really safe, and in my opinion, this is just my opinion, short tracks are way more wild. You know, I don't know, but that you have to run short track like a short track first, and the first available short track is Martinsville, and then I can run anywhere. So we'll be running Kansas, I think, after. Or no, we're Rockingham and then Kansas. Weed out the Spurgs. What? Who do I email about escaping my wife, Blue Waffle? What the hell do you mean? What do you mean? I agree, Billy. I agree. Hey, 30 likes away. 30 likes away. Joe Schmo says the homeless are the number one cause of brush fires in SoCal, not wind. Homeless like camping under power transmission towers because they offer the best shelter in wild weather. Then they start fires cooking meth. Activists can't solve the problem they advocate for because they be out of jobs. Exactly. 100%. 100%. Hell yeah. Seven says, does he still rant about GameStop? Yes. I made a GameStop video yesterday for the first time in 9 months. We're back, baby. We're back. Hell yeah. It's because they announced a gajillion store closers. So that was fun. Oh my God. Anyways. It's wild, man. Janice Quinones is the CEO of the LA Department of Water and Power. She blames so much water being used for why water ran out. She says it's the fault of firefighters, victims, and the wildfires, but not her fault. Of course, it's not her fault. Alex Berenson says arsonists terrorized Los Angeles has a slightly different feel than climate change-driven wildfires burn out of control. Shocking. Let's hear what Adam Carolla has to say. I like Adam Carolla. He's fun. You should reach out to GameStop and see if they'd like to sponsor Cody. I don't think that's going to happen. I get that comment like 10 times a day, and I don't think GameStop likes me, GB. I'm going to just put it out there. Don't think they care for me. Don't know why they would give me $500,000 if they didn't like me.
The guys who lost their $20 million homes on the ocean side of PCH will be knee deep in the permit process. They will be trying to pull permits when the guys in the Winnebagos will have been back for months before those guys ever get a permit. As a matter of fact, good fucking luck, because here's the deal. Alan Hamill and Suzanne Summers moved because they could not get a permit to rebuild their home of 40 years on the ocean on PCH, right? So here's what's going to happen.
I said this earlier, right? Needless regulation is what's like bogging down the country. You have to get a random permit that you can't, it's really hard to get to rebuild a home that you already lived in for 40 years in the same spot. It's crazy, man.
Let me just give you guys a little primer of what's going to happen. You know how Bill Maher seems real conservative now when he's like arguing with Jane Fonda about regulations, too many regulations, like strangling everything? Because remember, when Bill Maher tried to put solar in his house in Beverly Hills, that's when he turned against the government, because he saw what the government and the overreach of government and overregulation does. He got strangled. It took him 3 years to build a solar shack. He had a whole countdown on his show, you know, day 1,000 since I've got my permit for my solar. He turned. Okay. The people who live in Malibu, who live in Santa Monica, who live in the Palisades, those are some of the most progressive blue voters in the world, or in the United States. They are a bastion of blue. So what those guys did is, all the people in the Palisades, I checked it out. It's about 80% blue, 80% progressive, 80% Democrat. Now, these pussies are all sitting around crying about Karen Bass, water pressure. How come the forest wasn't cleared of all the brush? What's happening with the infrastructure? You guys all voted for Karen Bass, the mayor of Los Angeles. You all voted for Gavin Newsom. And now you fucking get what you get. Oh, now that your house is on fire, well, now you're thinking about something else. Now you want to know what's going on.
Well, it's because they're actually being affected by their vote. See, here's the issue. The elite and celebrities, they just vote based on what will give them basically more opportunities in their job. People in the entertainment and the art industry, their political affiliation is completely tied to their possibility for added work. So they're outspoken, and they're also in echo chambers, but they're outspoken about all these things. They're like, oh, Trump's evil, blah, 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 all this bullshit. And they repeat these things because it allows them more opportunity in art, more opportunity in entertainment. That's how these things work, right? They're usually never affected by their voting, right? So you'll be like, you'll ask somebody that's worth $100 million, why do you not understand how bad inflation is? People can barely pay their bills. People are paying $400 at the grocery store, and they used to pay $100. Like, don't you get it? And of course, the celebrities and the elite, they don't get it because they're not affected by those things. They just sign the check because they have enough money to do so. They're usually never affected by their voting. Something like this actually affects them. So they're really confused. They don't know why it's happening. Wait, what do you mean we had no water? Wait, what do you mean the reservoirs are empty? Wait, what do you mean the brush wasn't cleared? They're like, what do you mean? Oh no, you're actually getting affected. You're getting affected by your vote now. These people weren't prepared because they were so busy trying to do the same thing you're doing, increase their social credit, like April says. They're trying to increase their social credit. That's all they care about. Moral grandstanding for job opportunities in the future. Free money. Shit ain't working now. You done goofed.
What's going on around here? You didn't give a shit about what was going on when other people's houses were on fire, but now you care. So here's what's going to happen. All these people who were deep blue Democrats are now going to have to pull a permit to rebuild. And they're going to get the 28-year-old bitch from the Coastal Commission telling them to go fuck off. And then they're going to vote for Trump or whoever's Trumpian next. You see, they're going to get turned. They're going to get turned hard because, as I've always said, live in the rent control apartment in Santa Monica, fine, good. We know how you vote. Go deal with the city. Try to pull a permit. These are going to be thousands of homes, super wealthy people, and these people don't want to live in Van Nuys. They like it where they are. They love Malibu. They love the Palisades. They love Santa Monica. There's going to be a whole bunch of rich people, and they're going to go, I'm rebuilding, and I want to rebuild as fast as I can. And between the part where they go in to planning commission and plan check and initially and try to pull a permit to the time the first load of lumber, the first load of 2x4s is dropped off on their lot where their house formerly stood, it's going to be 3 years and 1,000 permits and 1,000 arguments and 1,000 discussions with the Coastal Commission, not to mention little tidbits that they didn't think about, like Carson Daly. You want a swimming pool? Yep. Got to be double hulled. Really? Yeah. Well, why? Well, what if water leaches out and gets into the groundwater table? Carson Daly had to build a swimming pool like a modern day oil tanker. Had to put like a double hulled. That's all right. It'll just cost $500,000 for a swimming pool. Like that. Jesus. They're going to be, when they start getting the regulation, they're going to go nuts. And when they start running into the bureaucracy and the red tape, they're going to start going nuts, and they're going to vote for Rick Caruso next time because they want to get. That's all Trump says is we're going to pull back the regulations. We're going to free people up. They're going to find out. They're going to get bit by their own snake. They're going to convert. I am telling you, these are the bluest people on the planet, and they're going to be fucking ripshit pissed when the city and the Coastal Commission tell them to fuck off. And by the way, I don't think the Coastal Commission is going to okay anyone rebuilding any of their houses on the coast because they say they're in the business of protecting the coast. They're in the business of getting you to leave. They will get their wish, which is no buildings. And they're going to make it hard for everyone. And then we're going to have to restructure the whole thing because we can't have 9 angry lesbians controlling everything that goes on in Malibu, the Palisades, and Santa Monica.
Rip. Absolutely rip. Anyways, good. All right. Those contractors are about to be rolling in it. Rolling in it, I tell you. Deadly Neurotoxin says the right virtue signals too. Sure they do. It's just that their entire platform is not based on public or on virtue signaling. So yeah, everybody virtue signals to agree, right? To a degree. Like everybody, every family, every corporation, every group of people, every organization, every political party, everybody virtue signals to a degree, right? It's just the entire left platform is based on 100% virtue signaling and social justice. None of it's based off of policy anymore. Like it's almost hard to even find or recognize a policy from the last 8 years that had anything to do with, oh, well, we're trying to fix systemic racism. Like, no, it's so hard to find an example for that. Whereas, yeah, of course, the right virtue signals when it comes to religion and whatnot. But the right also talks about policy, like, you know, which is why they won, right? And I think in 2028, you're going to see the left talking almost entirely about policy and nothing about social justice. I'll actually be surprised if we hear the word racism in 2028 or 2027, 2028. I'll be very surprised if we even hear the word racism when it comes to politics. Because that's going to be like that's going to be like a stigma, a cancer. Don't even say that shit. Because it's going to look, people just think it's what is it, like beating a dead horse? People are over it, right? They're going to vote against you if you say that. It's kind of like how they did a study and it showed that celebrity endorsements actually hurt the Democrats this time around. You know, they paid over almost $1 billion for celebrity endorsements. Keep in mind, all those celebrities that said Kamala, yeah, they were paid to do so. They almost spent $1 billion in celebrity endorsements. $1 billion. And it did not help them at all. Because people are tired of it. They don't care what the elite says or thinks. People are starting to become accustomed to the fact that just because you're an actor doesn't mean you're better. And I think that's a good thing. You know? So, there's that anyway. Liberals mention racism more than vegans mention their diet. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. We got about 20 minutes left, and we are 3:18 from Naked Snake. 3:18 for Naked Snake, about 25 minutes left. Get the hell on it, dog on it. Beep, beep. The only thing celebrity endorsement showed me was which celebrities to avoid. Yeah, it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks. Because, like, now I don't like Jack Black. And it made it gross. I'm pretty good at separating the art from the artist, though. For example, I still like Mark Hamill's Joker. I still love Mark Hamill's Joker. I don't even care. I'll play freaking Arkham Asylum. Love it. Right? But Jack Black kind of hurt me because when Jack Black came out and was being annoying, because he was getting paid, you know, he's getting paid the Kamala check. It made me think back, and now everything he does kind of grosses me out. And I'm like, what happened? I'm like, wait a second. Now everything's just kind of weird. It's no longer funny. It's kind of creepy. Right? It's kind of creepy. It was Jack Black's friend, though, not Jack Black. No, I'm not talking about the concert thing. Jack Black openly came out and said he endorsed Kamala Harris. And he, like, campaigned with... What the fuck are you talking about, Daily Nero Talks? He campaigned with fucking Joe Biden. He campaigned with Kamala Harris. What are you talking about? That was something else. The concert thing was something else. He even like released a music video talking about voting for Joe Biden. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. There's an orange boy. Where'd it go? Orange boy from Stephanie said, would it be okay to share my cat's website and enter him in an online pet competition? Of course. Yes. Hold on. Let me make you a mod. That sounds awesome. Hold on. Let me make you a mod. Add as moderator. Standard mod. Yeah. Post that link. We're about to go freaking make the kitty win right now. Jolly Gaming. What's up, baby? Kitty win now. Oh, you're good. You're good at deadly neurotoxin. My original point, right? Neurotoxin was now him like doing his weird, goofy, like, oh, I'm Jack Black, and dancing around in like onesies and being fat. It's suddenly gross now, right? Does that make sense to anybody else? Does that make sense to y'all? Like, I liked Jack Black for a long time. And then after that, after he did the whole taking the paycheck from Kamala thing, now him like dancing around in a onesie going is suddenly like weird and gross now. And I don't know why. Isn't that weird? Does anybody else feel that way? Like now I'm like, wait a second. I'm Jack Black, riggedy goo 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 goo. And I'm like, wait a second, this is gross. Like, why is this gross now? It's funny, dude. He just needs to keep making music. I agree with that shit. I still love Tenacious D too. Was it a paycheck? Oh, it was a paycheck. It is a paycheck. Sean, you probably know. How much was spent on celebrity endorsements? It was like $350 million or something. I think that's the accurate number. It's like the Democrats spent almost $350 million on getting celebrity endorsements. They paid for them. And actually, I don't really understand how that's legal. But hey, whatever. All right, let's look at the kitty. Kitty. Hold on. Where is it at? The kitty. All right, Stephanie, I got it. Thank you, Stephanie, for your orange boy. I love you. We are officially 295 until Naked Snake. It's going to be close tonight. Will it finally fall after 4 years? Will a Naked Snake streak finally fall after 4 years? All right, Scooter. Hey, that was my first cat's name, Scooter. Scooter the cat. Oh my God, I thought he was a Hitler cat for a second. I was like, no, not a Hitler cat. Scooter the cat. With his sleek black and white fur, it's velvety soft to the touch. He's the epitome of feline elegance. As a Maine Coon mix, Scooter not only boasts an impressive size, but also a playful and affectionate nature. That's hard to resist. This remarkable kitty isn't just about looks. He's got the skills. Scooter is harness trained, making outdoor adventure a breeze. And he's even mastered the art of using the toilet, proving he's one smart cookie. And if that wasn't enough, he's got a knack for playing fetch, a game usually reserved for dogs, but one that Scooter has made his own. But perhaps the best thing about Scooter is his loving nature. He's a top-tier cuddler, always ready to snuggle up and shower his family with affection. Whether he's curled up on your lap or nuzzling for attention, Scooter is the perfect blend of fun and affection, making him the coolest cat around. How do I vote for him? You can support. Cast a free vote every 24 hours to help Scooter win. Click below to vote and show your love for this gentle diet. How do I click? America's favorite pet? Okay, hold on. Let me make sure it doesn't like show my email. I guess that doesn't matter, but here, hold on. Let's see. America's favorite pet. Scooter. Vote. All right. 2-time votes. Everybody go vote for Scooter right now, you bastards. Everybody in the chat, click this and go vote for Scooter. Make Scooter win the kitty contest right now. Vote. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm glad I didn't share it because it's going to make me do my vote, my Facebook. All right, we'll do that. I'm fine. I'm fine with it. Go vote for the kitty. Scooter shall win. Your free vote was received. Your free vote was received for Scooter. Cool. There you go. Scooter. There you are. Scooter to the win. Go vote for Scooter. That was my first cat's name too. Scooter. Get on it, doggone it. There's the link right there. Go vote. Vote for Scooter right now. Do it now. All right, thank you. Slosher says the fatter Jack Black gets, the less funny he is. I haven't liked him for about 15 years. You know what I don't like? You know what I don't like? I don't like the fact that he has a giant, unkempt, gross beard. Like in every movie, he has that weird gray beard thing. And I'm like, can you just like shave your freaking beard, dude? Eric Ivanhoe Benitez Torres. What's up, buddy? Thank you, Slosher. I love you, dude. Appreciate you. We're almost halfway to Naked Snake. Got about 10 minutes left. Looks like we might die finally. Looks like we might die. Yeah. All right. Minecraft movie looks terrible. Yep. It's just because, yeah. Sonic 3 was great. Dude, I want to watch Sonic 3 so bad. It comes out the 21st. I'm excited. Sonic comes out the 21st. I'm going to watch the hell out of it. I'm going to make me a fire, drink me some whiskey, watch Sonic 3. Thank you, Slosher. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Slosher. Love you. It's worth going to a theater for? No, thank you. I will not be going to a theater. I have a theater in my house. I built a theater in my house. Why would I go to a theater? That negates my theater I built. Beep, beep, beep. I'll just watch it in my theater. Got the surround sound. What's up, Revenge? How you doing, dude? Snake's definitely dead. Snake is probably dead. Finally, dude, it's this snake has almost dropped for like the last 8 streams in a row. Eventually, YouTube is going to win by killing me off in the algorithm. Eventually, they got to win. We can only keep it alive for so long. Beep, 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 beep. I don't pay for shitty Netflix or any other subscription. I think the only one, I don't know if I pay for any of them. I know 2 of them comes with my internet and 1 of them comes with my phone. Like, I think Disney and Hulu come with my internet, and 1 of them come with my phone. I don't remember which one. Maybe Prime. I can't remember. So, and I think I use PDH's Netflix. So, yeah, I don't know why anybody would pay for like 8 different things. That'd be weird. That would be strange. I pay for Max. Max is one of them I get for free, I think. Yeah, it's Disney, Hulu, and Max I get for free. Disney and Hulu comes with Verizon. Yeah, same. Okay, yeah, that's my phone then. I have Verizon. Blu-rays have better quality. I'm not spending $30 every time I want to buy a Blu-ray. Fuck that, dude. And I'm not a big fan of I'm not a big fan of physical media anymore. I don't want stacks and stacks of shit everywhere. Junior doesn't leave the house, and Sonic movie is the only thing that's willing to get him out. Yeah, dude. Billy says, yeah, but you don't pay monthly for it. You own it. Here's the thing, Billy. Here's the thing. Again, I don't pay for anything, but here's the issue. Name a situation where you're going to lose all your stuff one day because of, digital media, right? Name a situation where you're going to lose your digital media, but you'll be able to rely on your physical media. Right? So this situation is called the apocalypse, right? Yes, Skytex, exactly. This situation is called the apocalypse. Billy, you're not going to survive the apocalypse, my man. I've seen what you look like, Billy. You are fucked. You're fucked, Billy. You are the first. You're going to die day 1, Billy. It's over, my man. I will die. I got a bunch of ARs and a ton of ammo, and my ass is dead in the first couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? You dead as fuck, bro. At least I have my Blu-ray. Nah, you're dead, bro. Can't watch them when you're dead, Billy. Oh, shit. All right. Wrathchild. 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 Good morning with the 200 Sweden energy croaks. I don't know what that is. I have wood, heat, guns, and a garden, and well water. I'm good. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to live. So I have tons. Obviously I have a lot of guns. I'm in Alabama. I can't show my guns obviously because I'm on stream, but I got a lot of guns. Trust me, I just put a new charging handle in my favorite AR, and it is so freaking locked in. Go, 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 go. Yeah, so Swedish money is weak. But yeah, dude, I have a lot of guns. I have a fortified home. I got, I got a whole rick of firewood just got delivered the other day. I have a pantry with a billion canned food, different foods. I don't have well water. That's an issue. But there's things, right? So I'd be all right for a couple weeks, and then I'd get looted or something by bandits and get killed. There's only so much my AR can do. My AR has a Geisel charging handle. That thing is smooth. Mine is The one I just put in is a BCM. Oof. Let me come spend a night. QZ. What the hell are you doing? Thank you. Karis with a pink boy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Karos. Thank you, Karis. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you, dude. No Name Guy says easy internet goes out 1 week. My old provider went out for like a week. Well, that's already you're already got a problem, bro. You already got a problem, No Name Guy. If you ever have a provider where your internet goes out for a week, that's a you problem, bro. I got fiber. Okay. The only way my internet's going out is if it's the end of the world. Okay. Right. Thank you, Karis. I love you. We are now 205 from Naked Snake. Look how fast that happened. We're at the end of the stream. We got about 15 minutes left, and we are 205 away. Oh my God, can you believe it? It might happen. It might happen, boys. Thank you, Karis. Appreciate you. I have a bunch of single-player games installed. Hey, I have all my physical PS1 and 2 games. Let's be fair. Okay, Billy. But I don't have Blu-rays, Billy, because I ain't made of money, Billy. Your ass over here buying Blu-rays and shit, like unironically. Bro. Okay, Rose, thank you. Oh, my God! Jenny! Oh, my God. God. It's clutch time. Jenny dropping that red boy. Oh my God. Jenny, baby back red. Whoa. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. It's officially a rainbow night, by the way. Can you believe it? 105 from Naked Snake. Damn. If we didn't freaking get close that fast. Billy's right about physical media. I disagree. No, thank you. And I used to be that guy. I was the physical guy, bro. I was all about physical media. And then one day it switched and I was like, I'm done with physical media. Because it's so convenient. That sneeze almost killed me. Oh fuck. Yeah, dude. You know what changed my mind? I wanted to play Left 4 Dead 2. And I Googled if like GameStop had a digital or physical copy. I can't remember. A physical copy. And I like looked and it was like 12 minutes away. And I was like, wait a second. And I went to Steam because I remembered, I thought I already had it on Steam. And I downloaded it in like 7 seconds and played it. And I was like, well, never buying a physical game ever again. That was the end of it. Wait a second. Jenny, thank you. And by the way, Jenny has triggered Krista McGough. Oh my God. How far does this take us? Over the line, sir. Over the line, sir. Thank you so much, Krista McGough. I love you, dude. I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate you. My boy, Chris McGough, is the man. Jenny and Chris McGough, 2 back-to-back Red Boys. We hit Naked Snake. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I can't. Thank you, baby. Love you, Chris McGough. Love you, Jenny. I literally thought it was gone. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Oh, by the way, Billy says you don't own digital games, though. Billy, you don't own anything. That's how, that's the gray area for me. Right? We just see things differently. You think you own your physical media, you don't own anything. You don't own anything. You're going to die one day. I can come in your house right now, Billy, and just take your Blu-rays. Do you own them anymore? Are they still your Blu-rays, Billy? You don't really own anything. To be fair. Come on. You own your own fist. Exactly, Pickle. Chris McGough, by the way. Raking Knight with a pink boy. We're keeping it going. We're keeping it going. Thrashify says you're reaching too far. No. Nah, dude. I just don't. I don't see ownership the same way, unfortunately, because I know everything disappears, man. I like what I have, and I enjoy what I have. But that doesn't make physical media more attractive than digital, because I think I have the illusion of ownership, right? I bought the extended editions of Lord of the Rings on Amazon Prime, like fucking when Amazon Prime was first a thing, and I could still watch them. And I watch them once a year, minimum. You know? Thank you, Raken. Appreciate you, dude. We love you. Last big super for a while. Boys, get the hell on it, doggone it. Ugh. Thank you. That's Karis with a pink, Jenny with a red, Chris McGough with a red, Raken with a pink. Billy says, for the snake. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude. And also, Eric. Ibero Benitez Torres. Coming in strong with the Orange Boy. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Cody, how you cut going, Yield and Slim? I'm like 185. I can't do it no more. I've been eating ramen. Like I eat like 1 pack of ramen. Fuck, I love it. What makes me gain weight is alcohol. And I have not drank any alcohol. So I'm still doing that. Plus, I'm not going overboard. I don't eat candy or cookies or anything. You know, I ate a New York strip last night. And I ate half a baked potato. That was my dinner last night. I ate like probably 8 ounces. And I ate some egg whites for when I woke up. And then I think at night I didn't eat anything last night, I think. I ate like a protein bar before I went to bed. But get some hot wings. I did get some hot wings at Daytona. I did. I went to Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate you. Eric Aveno Benitez Torres. Thank you, dude. Thank you guys so much for your love tonight. I love you guys. I appreciate you. You guys got us there again. You kept the naked snake streak alive, and I can't believe it. I can't believe it. You're so good to your boy. By the way, my NASCAR announcement will be either tomorrow or the next day. Hopefully tomorrow. I've seen all the media for it so far. It looks real good. Once it is live, once the announcement happens, I will post it on my YouTube community tab. I will also post it on Twitter. And of course, the team is going to post it. And of course, it'll be on Facebook. It's going to be everywhere. And it'll be on NASCAR.com. It'll be on everything. So you'll see. Your lowly little bitty YouTube guy is going to be official. I'm already official, but the announcement hasn't happened. So you'll be able to watch me on Saturdays racing NASCAR. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. Eric Ivanhoe. It's a cool name, man. My dad gave me the Ivanhoe name. It's a great name. I wish my name was Ivanhoe. My name's Cody. Sucks. Do you know if you'll be racing at Pensacola March 22nd? I do not know. I will be racing. I don't think so, actually. I think I'll be racing in Martinsville, Virginia in NASCAR. Because NASCAR goes over Martinsville that weekend. So I think I'll be in Martinsville. I could be wrong, though. NASCAR the game. I hope so. That'd be cool, wouldn't it, Eric? Be on the NASCAR game. That'd be cool. Hey, I think it's possible now. I don't know. I think it might be possible now. Daytona, do. Daytona, let's get away. Daytona. Hey, by the way, I love you guys. Appreciate you guys so much. Hey, by the way, also thanks for watching my GameStop video. It did really well. It did really well. It got like 50. It's almost at 15,000 views, which is great for January. I know in September I was getting 100K views per video. I get it, but right now 15K is a lot. It's doing well. So thank you guys. Keep sharing it. Cruising was better. Cruising, yeah. Cruising USA, yeah. I remember that shit. Cruising was not better, but yeah, I remember. Cruising USA was literally just Road Rash, but with cars. Daytona USA was like a racing game for real. Who would do your voice in an NASCAR game? I don't think they'd have voices. Is Scooter winning now? Is Scooter winning the kitty vote finally? You know what would be lame? If people are just buying like $100 worth of votes for their own kitty. That'd be lame. Blame Vito for the LA fires. Damn you, Vito. Damn you. Hydro Thunder. Another great. Hydro Thunder was fucking based. Would you buy a physical version of a NASCAR game if you were on the cover? No. I would just get the poster. I don't know. I probably would. To be fair, I don't think I'd have to buy it. I'm pretty sure they'd give it to me, but still, yeah. I remember a couple years ago, a NASCAR driver, I don't remember who, it might have been Joey Logano. I talked to Joey Logano, and they all just got the NASCAR games. Like, they would just give it for free. Daytona. Daytona. Get away. Get away. Daytona. Sad lad Chad. Just wanted to support however I can. I appreciate you, buddy. I love you, sad lad. Appreciate you, dude. As an extreme metal, lyrics, art, and better sound makes physical. Oh, that's completely different, Chris McGough. That's completely different. I have a big vinyl collection. Okay, I got a big vinyl collection. That's you. I'm right there with you. Completely different. Vinyl is the only way to go. Right. Obviously, when I'm at the gym, I listen to Spotify. Right. But when I'm in my music studio, I got my vinyls. So I'm right there with you. But when it comes to like watching Lord of the Rings, I'm just gonna fucking watch it on my projector. Because my projector is running through Wi-Fi and I'm streaming. Right? My projector. Because I ain't about to plug a damn Blu-ray player to my projector that's mounted to my ceiling, which is like 14 feet high. Not happening, dude. I'm gonna get on a ladder every time I want to put a damn Blu-ray in. No, thank you. No, thank you. Thank you, Sada. Eric Ivanov Benitez Torres says, do you play Gran Turismo or Forza? I do not. I do not. I play iRacing sometimes, but not really much. To be fair, racing, does it give me goosebumps like in real life? No. It used to. But like now it's like business as usual. When I get in a race car, I feel completely fine. I'm good to go. I'm ready. 2 for the little PP boys. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You can have Billy says you can have connectors to the wall. Billy, you can get a bib and eat my ass. How about that? You got your bib ready, Billy? So you can eat my ass. Thank you, Bubster. What about tomorrow? What game? I'm thinking either Resident Evil Village or Metal Gear Solid 1. I really want to play Village, man. I think about Resident Evil Village way more than I should. Gotta be honest. Bibbity bobbity butt eater. I'm just saying, I don't know, man. I think about Resident Evil 6 like daily. I don't know. Or sorry, Village, not 6. Is it because Lady D? Yeah, but also just like the full package, man. But also MGS. Yeah, like Bubster's saying. I love Metal Gear Solid. But God, I've been wanting to play Village for a while. It's just such a good game. Village feels nostalgic, and it's new, relatively. Real quick, Rakenot, I love you, baby. I can't wait to see you soon. Krista McGough, my boy, the red boy. Jenny, baby back ribs with the baby gravy sauce. I love you, baby. Karos, we love my boy Karis. And Billy Hatcher, all the pink boys. All the pink boys. Thank you, guys. Play with the nude mods. Hell yeah, baby. What's up? Hell yeah. Let's go. I feel like throwing up after 15 minutes. Oh, fuck. No, thank you. I can't do it on VR. No, thank you. Oh, my God, Shalhan. Yeah, dude. Same. Please put me on the meat hook. But at any rate, yeah. So tomorrow, I know I've been saying tomorrow for a while, but it's official now. It's either tomorrow or Wednesday, but probably tomorrow, the NASCAR announcement will be made. You'll get to see what we're doing for 2025. Also, I will be racing in Kern County, California, Bakersfield, January 25th. And then we got Daytona Speed Weeks, the super speedway. We're racing at Daytona February 15th. And then we got Martinsville. These are the concrete dates. Martinsville is March, I think, 19th or 20th, 21st. And then we got Rockingham, Kansas, Texas, Charlotte, IRP, Richmond, Pocono. And then, of course, I'll be adding dates here. Talladega, Colorado. There's a lot of dates I'm adding in. Talladega should be a pretty good one to go to, and I think Phoenix will probably be locked in as well. So, at any rate, but we got a lot coming, so don't miss it. It's going to be fun. Let's do Naked Snake. I appreciate you guys for getting us to Naked Snake one more again. I really, really do. You guys are goated. Martinsville's March 28th. Okay, thank you. I'm just stupid is what it is. That's what it is. I'm stupid. I'm allergic to milk, so I eat dairy-free chocolate. God, Carrie, you're so gay. I'm allergic to milk. I'm allergic to meat. I'm allergic to boys. I'm allergic to strong men that take care of me. Oh, are you not racing Charlotte? I'm racing Charlotte, yeah. Sorry, I picked my nose right on camera. It might not be Colorado. It might be another one. I got to look at my NASCAR info. Here we go. Let's do Naked Snake for the 407th time in a row. Here we go. You guys ready? Oh no, Carrie, I can't have cockroaches from the sea. Oh no, I can't have the bugs of the ocean, Carrie. Here we go, boys. Alan Jones. Eric Gaiman up in here, that's us. My boy. Here we go.
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching, I'm melting to you.
It's time.
What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time.
There been nobody else crying. It's the way I fly to you, Donna, Allen. I'm still in a dream, naked eyes.
Someday we'll go the rain. Someday you feed on a tree frog. It's a trial to survive.
Oh my God. Here we go. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. Yeah. In my time, there be nobody else crying. It's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, naked eye. 407 in a row, boys. One more time. You guys ready? One more time. Amazing.
I gotta go, guys.
Wow. Wow. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate you, my friend. It is time. It's time for so long. But we'll sing just one more song. You know, with me and you and my dog Blue, we can do anything that you want to do. Who we gonna raid? Is that Mint? No. Let's raid BTM. Can I raid BTM? Yeah, let's raid BTM. Let's see if I can do that. That'd be cool. Of course I can't raid BTM. That's sad. Okay, I guess we'll do Moxie Dane. Get the hell on it, doggone it. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much for all your love, your support every damn time. We'll be back tomorrow for a video game stream, and we'll be back Wednesday for a normal stream. Get the hell on it, doggone it. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are the goats. Say crab raid. Crab raid? What the fuck? I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks again to Chris McGough, Billy, Jenny, Karis, Rakin, all you guys, Eric, even Benitez Torres, all the people that take care of your boy and support your boy in everything I do. Don't forget, go buy my book. Don't forget, go buy my book. There is one VIP bundle left, only one. Go buy it right now. Click that link I just posted in the chat. It's ready. It's willing. It's able. It's able. Thank you. Love you, Jenny. I'm busy all week. Well, just email me, baby. What's up? Get on it, doggone it. I'll see you guys over there. Raid in the chat, boys. In the chat, boys.